You're on. Hello and welcome back to another installment of a Lost Ox Media. As always, we're coming to you at an undisclosed time on a beautiful Sunday. We have so much good stuff to cover. Actually, we don't. I lied. It's been a very, very boring week. But before getting into all of that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think about the show. We're streaming on Kick, X, YouTube right now, you know, all that good stuff. Be sure to join the Discord. We have the links in the bio. And, of course, support the show over at lostox.media, where you can either become a member or you can buy some merch. The Lost Doxed Media t-shirts, my mugshot t-shirts are on there right now. So be sure to check that out. And yeah, what else do we got? We have a very good episode. Despite it being a very slow week, we do have a good episode. As you know, let's not get it twisted. Who do we have on the docket this week? We got a little bit of Jeff Dye, just a smidge, some Legion of Skanks. We got, who else we got on here? Liver King. We may or may not get to Cockfight. I'm still on the fence about that one. But our main segment tonight is going to be all about the Lemon Party Boys and Mr. Ben Avery.
Faggot!
My favorite group of lemons. The good old Lemon Party Boys. They had probably the gayest week I've seen them have in a very, very long time. A lot of touchy-feely shit. A lot of gay dances, a lot of keeping it weird. If you're a fucking listener of the Lemon Party Boys, something tells me you may or may not have kept it a little weird this past week. These guys were on a bunch of different, well, not a bunch of different podcasts, but they were showing up on my goddamn feed. They had their show, of course, Ben's live show, which was boring as hell. We're not even going to cover that this week.
He did his live show while he was out of town?
Well, he did something. It was like yesterday he was live. Remember?
Oh.
We tried watching it for a little bit. It was like boring as shit. I turned that off. I go, no.
I blocked it out already.
I go, delete. I go, click. He had his live show, Lemon Party, of course. Those are standard, right? Those come stock. But then he was also on Stuff Island, which I thought was kind of weird. Not necessarily weird because he's not friends with those guys, or they're not friends with those guys, but it's just like a weird crossover for some reason. Stuff Island, you don't even know Stuff Island.
That's what I was going to say. I don't even know what
Ashley
that is.
has no idea what Stuff Island even is. They were also on Dad Meat, which Ashley doesn't know what Dad Meat is either. Did I mention to you guys I was joined by my lovely co-host, Ashley?
Hey, Ashley.
She's here with us. Some might call her Jules 2.0. But yeah, it's going to be a heavy Lemon Party segment this week. But before we get into all the lemon stuff, I just want to start with our finger on the pulse segment. You know what I kind of was thinking about doing? Like a news stinger soundbite, where like I go, we're doing our finger on the pulse segment, and I hit the soundbite and it goes, like, or something like that, right? Like it's like, okay, we're doing the news now. We're doing the news.
I like that.
But, of course, it's not really the news. We're just keeping up with the jamokes, you know? And I wanted to keep up with an old friend of the show, Jeff Dye. You know this Jeff Dye, right?
Yeah, I know
I
Jeff.
think you guys know of Jeff Dye. He's the last cowboy in L.A. Very, very good friend of mine. I hang out with Jeff as often as I possibly could. Me and him talk probably every day. I'm constantly on the phone with Jeff. Jeff, what's good? What you doing over here? What you doing over there? You know, type shit,
What's
right?
he doing? Cleaning out his koozies?
Bro, wait until I show this to you. I didn't want to spoil the surprise. That's why I cut back from the clip view.
Oh.
Right? So this post that we're going to look that Jeff posted recently is a celebration of his sobriety, which is nothing to make fun of someone for, right? I, too, am also a California sober man. What, you know what California sober is, Ashley?
I do know what California sober is.
All right, good. I just want to make sure. So I have not had any drink for like 7 going on 8 years now almost, right? But I smoke. We smoking around here. We smoking like a chimney stack. Jeff is full blown sober. So he's better than me. as far as societal norms, right, and standards. So this is a post of him emptying out all the beer from his fridge when he finally said, you know what? I'm done with the alcohol.
So this is an old post and he's just resharing
Yes, this is an old post that he's resharing it, probably on the anniversary of his sober date, right? This is a normal thing for people to do when they get sober.
Makes sense.
Nothing wrong with you celebrating this. I think it's a little bit gay to like videotape yourself doing it because it's like, we know that you had to stop and set up the camera and you know what I mean and do all that and make sure it looked good before you sent it to TikTok. This might be the second or third take of this. You know, we don't know. We don't know. I'm not knocking him for celebrating the sobriety. What I wanted to kind of touch on here was the amount of koozies that this man has wrapped around all of his beer. Bro, by the end of this kitchen island's going to be fucking koozie heaven. Wait until you see this shit. My man, I didn't even know they made this many koozies. I didn't know that they were this many.
Already have so many koozies on the beers.
I was going to wait to touch on that, but Ashley, you got a fucking sharp eye.
Hey, Ashley.
I was thinking the same thing watching it the whole way through. He like pre-koozies the beers before he puts them in the fridge. I don't know. I thought this was nuts.
What a waste of time.
I go, holy shit, who's pre-koozying the beers? You pre-koozying your beers? I don't know, not one fucking guy that pre-koozies their shit like this. But this is Jeff Dye. Let's give it up for his sobriety first and foremost. Okay? Don't let the fucking koozies distract you. Do not let the koozies distract you. This man is 2 going on 3 years on his way to a better life. So let's just check out. It's a lot of koozies. It's a lot.
God said no. It is not for me to take away.
That's one koozie.
Give it up.
2, 3, 4,
I asked
5,
God to
6,
grant me patience.
7, 8,
God
9,
said no.
10,
Patience.
11, 12, 13. Hold up. We ain't done with you yet, Jeff.
Tribulations.
That's a fucking million goddamn koozies right here. That's a lot of koozies. I mean, that's...
How many more? Oh, is that it?
No, we ain't done yet. You kidding? This guy's fridge was full of shit. He was like, you know how everyone has like a secret stash in the drawer? He was like that. But somehow he had to fit every one of these koozies in here. You have to respect the determined... Like, this is alcoholism that's like professional, like compared to my alcoholism. Dude, the beer could have been in a bag. I would have been sucking it out of the bag like when I was a drinker, you know? I didn't need to pre-koozie my fucking bottles, none of that, you know?
He's bougie about it.
It's the bougiest alcoholic I ever seen in my goddamn life. I respect him, but hey, good friend of the show. Me and Jeff are like this. So this is nothing to do. I'm not trying to assassinate his character. He's a great man. Okay? But the koozies, I was like, God damn. And we ain't done.
Did he throw all the koozies away, I wonder?
That's a good question.
Because you can use koozies for other drinks.
May have saved them for guests. May have saved the koozies for when he has guests over. Who knows? What are they saying in the chat? If there's an outdoor table giving away freebies, Jeff will be there. Red bar! Red bar! Look at all these goddamn koozies.
It isn't.
That's a
granted,
lot.
it is
It's that pile's getting
I
bigger.
asked God to give me happiness.
It's
said
come
no.
on.
I give you blessings. Happiness is up
If
to
he
you.
takes out another koozie,
I
I'm gonna
asked God
lose
to
it.
Spare me pain.
That's a lot of koozies. We're finally finished, but that's a lot of goddamn koozies. How many? That has to be between 15 and 20 koozies, right?
Yeah.
There. That's crazy level of determination. But I like it. And this is what I applaud. We are not here to make fun of. You know how much all those koozies probably cost? That's a 12-pack worth of koozies right there. Money-wise, you know, if they're $2 a piece, you fucking got 15 of them, $30 in koozies right there. You know? We use koozies. Give it up for Jeff Dye and his koozies, man. They're in the chat right now saying, Ashley, always on point. Ashley, always on point. Ashley said, who pre-koozies their beers like this? Huh? I don't know anybody that pre-koozies their beers like this, you know? Look at this. Now, before we move on, I want to show you this one. Look at this. You guys remember we covered Kill Tony last week, the comedy special, which I'm not going to lie, I'm very excited to say is somehow still on YouTube. Like there was a glitch in the system or something because they copywrote us for it and brought the episode down, right? But YouTube has this thing where you can like edit out the segments. They go, hey, we'll trim out the parts for you if you want. And you could just leave your video up. And then they'll let it go up and they'll cut out the copyright segments of it, right? I did that with the Kill Tony episode. I go, cut them all out. I don't care. Because I already announced it on the show. I said, hey, if you want to watch it, the full upload will be on Spotify. The full upload will be on our website. It'll be on X. You know what I mean? So you're still going to be able to watch it. So I opted for when it got struck on the channel, I said, just cut out the segments and fucking put it up. I don't care. It left almost all the segments in. There was like a glitch in there. It only cut out like 2-minute segments of the whole thing.
Okay.
And somehow left it up. We're still not getting monetized on it, but it's still viewable, and that's the part that we care about. So I wanted to show you, listen to what people are saying since last week, since this thing came out, right? Right here, there's this Instagram account called Funny Stand Up, right? And it's basically like news, like stand-up news. And it's like legitimate news. Like if you go down here, you look, they go, Cat Williams' bodyguard indicted on murder charges. You know, like this is real news, but comedy.
Yeah.
You know? So I kind of like respect this. What I don't respect is they're sitting there saying, Man of the People gets 1.6 million views in the first 6 days. Holy shit, right? Bro, I'm going to tell you right now, Netflix has to be counting like 2 minutes of viewer time as a view. They have to. Ain't no way in hell. You know how many... I was searching through Reddit when we went to cover that. I was searching through X, all the comments on that. If only Netflix would let you leave comments on a goddamn video. You get what I'm saying
Yeah.
here? Every person was like, I shut it off after 10 minutes. The second he started doing crowd work, I shut it the fuck off, right? These people are celebrating this milestone, 1.6 million views. Okay, fake news, they're saying in the chat. Fake news, they're saying in the chat. This is Tim Dillon's fucking fake news right here. 1.6 million views. Okay, how many of them stayed up for fucking 5 minutes and shut this shit the fuck off? How many? Let's get those numbers from Netflix. I want to see the retention on this shit. I want to see the retention numbers. Listen to these comments. This is what I wanted to focus on. Fuck Funny Stand Up. Obviously, it's fake news, you know? But the people can speak. The people can speak, and the fucking people are not happy. Listen to this. First comment, 133 likes. Big Kill Tony fan, but the special was trash. Times a billion. Not even just trash. Trash times a billion. That's a lot of trash times a billion. It's a childish metric, too. I love you this much is what I'm getting when I listen to that. I love you this much, you know? I don't want to see all the likes. I want to see the replies. Show me the replies. I was so disappointed. People saying, 100, bro. 100. You spot on, my nigga. You spot on with that. Couldn't agree more. It was terrible. It was a real dog shit. Can't believe his friends let him stream it. Holy hell. As if that's, you know, I'm sorry. My mouth is so dry. I got to pull a Ben Avery and hit you guys with some dead air. I am so thirsty. Ooh. Could you hear that too?
That we could hear.
Ashley loves that stuff. You can't even eat an apple around Ashley. You know what the funniest thing about that comment was? Why did his friends let him stream that? As if like Joe Rogan and them are going to be like, don't do it, Tony. They're all in the same echo chamber. They're going to be like, this is great. This is good, solid shit. Like, yeah, put it up, bro. Put it up. Make your money. Dude, Netflix probably paid Tony like at least $500,000 to do that special, I would imagine. Right? Pulling big numbers. And look, if 1.6 million views, 2 minutes a piece is going to do it for you guys, if that's what you feel justified your investment on Mr. Hinchcliffe, I applaud you for that. If that's what you think, Look, before we close this fucking clip down, look at this comment right here. Netflix counts 2 minutes as a view, so release the numbers on who actually watched the entirety of the show. My guess is 74 people, and 30 of those people, it was on auto start while they were asleep. God damn. Yo, it don't get no worse than this. And I watched an episode of Kill Tony this past week. He's not mentioning nothing about it, right? Now, let's play devil's advocate. Let's give Tony the benefit of the doubt. They're pre-recorded episodes. We might not be there yet, right? The last episode was a show they did in Dallas. It might have been like a week or so back, a month or so back, right?
I think that, yeah.
You never know. So we have time for it to catch up, right? So I'm going to be paying attention to Kill Tony. I gotta hear what he has to say about this, because critics are also shitting on this thing. And those
Everybody
comedians
has to be shitting on
those
this thing.
comedians are reading those goddamn critic reviews, and I guarantee you at some point, Tony's going to put his foot in his mouth trying to explain this to his audience, because he does that a lot. Every time Tony has a criticism on his show, he has to bring it up, justify his point, and talk about why the other side was wrong. He did it with the Puerto Rico thing. Puerto Rico's an island of garbage. He goes on his show. He goes, if you guys would have known, I had already been talking about that joke. And he tries to explain himself out of it on his show. It's like, just let your publicist do all that shit, bro. Shut the fuck up. Like, can't stand him. So that's Tony. We got some more good stuff on this Finger on the Pulse segment. This is going to be the last thing before we move on to our next, our main story, our first main story, which is Liver King. We're going to be talking about Liver King. Wait until you see the video we got about Liver King. This is nuts. So to end out our Finger on the Pulse segment, I wanted to share you guys a little bit of Legion of Skanks. Yeah, a little Legion of Skanks for you guys, right? Just a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl. Just a little bit. Pen clicks intensely. Bucket pulls better hit Tony back now. They're saying in the chat, the bucket pulls better hit Tony back. That's gonna be the best part. Is when Tony starts shitting on the bucket pulls and they all go, this minute was better than your fucking special, bud. Sorry to do it to you. This minute was better than any of the minutes I saw in Man of the People. I'll tell you that right now. That is gonna be some good Kill Tony watching. Yeah. Oh God, I can't wait for that. So we're going to be getting into a little bit of Legion of Skanks, right? This past episode had, excuse me, some really good stuff in it. Lewis had like body cam footage in it that he had like an incident for trying to buy like a car from a car dealership. Guy at the dealership, him and Lewis get into an argument. The guy pulls out a fucking katana sword on Lewis. Tells him, get out of my fucking dealership. I'll slice you up.
A sword?
A sword. Pulls out a whole sword. And Lewis, on this episode of Legion of Skanks, they have the body cam footage and stuff. We're not going to get into all that because they're essentially reviewing Lewis's body cam footage. So it would be like us reviewing them, reviewing the body cam footage. So that's not, you want to go and watch that? It is very funny. Lewis is handling it like a fucking crazy person.
I want to see this.
Yelling at the police and everything. So I do suggest you go back and watch it. Louis J. Gomez, also a good friend of the show. So I will promote him. He won't promote me. Funny, right? I can say the name of his show, Legion of Skanks, just fine, right? Not a skip in my beat. I could say his name, Louis J. Gomez. Comes out clean, right? I even remember the J. I'm promoting his show right now. He won't do it for me. What happened last time Lewis talked about us? He goes, what's his name? Lost X something? Something, right? The guy's name. Motherfucker, you know who I am. All right? We'll get back to that. But I wanted to, so if you want to watch the body cam footage, I suggest you do so. I will promote Lewis's show. We are friends. Me and him are friends. But I wanted to show you some other time codes before they get into all the...
He's so fancy.
Look at that. They had a fan make them these suits that were supposed to be for the Kevin Hart roast, right? The fan got like too high or something and forgot to send them out. And they didn't get them in time for the roast. So now they're wearing them.
Okay.
So now they're all wearing nice suits. I will also mention this is Ari Shafir's going away episode. He's like moving to England or some bullshit like that. So there's a lot of bullshit they got going on. Keep up with these guys. All right? You got to keep, not you, the audience, you over there, you. Keep up with these fucking guys, all right? So this episode, I wanted to show you this time code. They got Sal Vulcano on here. Ashley doesn't know who Sal Vulcano is, guys. Can you believe that? He's one of the Impractical Jokers.
I'm pretty
Ashley
sure everyone can believe that.
Ashley don't know who the Impractical Jokers are. Could you guys believe that?
Hey, Ashley.
So they're saying, damn, those suits suck in the fucking chat. So they got Sal Vulcano on, right? Impractical Jokers, very mainstream show. This is like the cable network type shows, right?
I've seen it popped up on stuff. I've just never watched
You're
it.
just not familiar, which is fine. But I say all this to say that he's a clean guy. His publicist wants him to be clean, you know? He's a comedian, so he can say fucking shit, but he doesn't want to be doing a lot of crazy shit, right? But in this fucking clip right here I got, they start getting high, passing around the joint. Sal takes a rip of that joint. My man starts singing immediately. He takes a hit of this joint. He goes, oh, Verdi, like starts doing opera and shit. I was like, yo, chill, doggy. Look at Sal getting high. This is funny.
Sometimes it's like that.
Yeah, it's all sorts. I love seeing the moment.
Like, no, please. I have a boyfriend. I'm sorry.
What did you give me? I can't.
What the fuck have you done?
Is you're cosplaying people now?
No, I'm a virgin. You're a monster.
Is it that type of no, or is it the other type of no?
Oh, wait. Did I even click on the time code? Yeah, I did. Okay.
I do love seeing the moment, realize what has happened. And to
It's
go,
nice
I'm
when we
not
do it
enjoying
early so they can get to bed and wait early for work.
Yeah. Go see the stand-up show upstairs.
Yeah, before you make anybody hang in there way late and then fucking have to go home and be tired tomorrow for something they hated.
Look at Sal smoking fucking angel dust.
Wow.
Yo, he even has like a very like first time smoker type. Like, watch
Have to
this.
go home and be tired tomorrow for something.
Look at
they
his
hated.
face
Look
over
at
here.
Sal smoking fucking.
Yo, chill on that, doggy. I don't want the guy that's making sandwiches at the fucking bodega that I live down the street from smoking weed like that on this goddamn show. This is nuts looking. I do not like this. And then look at this. Shane Gillis is a guest on this week's show. And he's hanging out in the crowd right now. He's trying to pull a fast one on the boys. Look at that. Yo, this girl in the crowd right now looks like Shane.
Yeah.
It looks like Shane is trying to pull a joke on them. He goes, they're all getting high. They're never going to know I'm here. He puts on a wig. He goes, how we do it in tires. You know, and I was high when I was watching this at first, and I could not stop staring at this girl in the background. I go, that's Shane Gillis. That's Shane Gillis.
Angel dust.
Wow.
Sal,
It's my last show.
I didn't know you got wet.
Are you ready to party? What the fuck?
That's why his face is turning into that big smile thing from London.
You got a fucking dart in your neck.
Okay. Shut the fuck up.
Can you see my two horns?
Now, this is what I want you to pay attention. We're not just paying attention to Sal getting high here. This is not the only thing that we're worried about. That's very minuscule. Like, I'm not that childish. I go, look at, he's an idiot. He's getting high for the first time in like 8 months. You know, it's like people do that. As adults, people don't smoke for a while. They smoke later. They get blitzed out of their minds, right? This happens to everyone. I want you to pay attention to Big J. He's the one that I really, really want you to pay attention to here. Okay? Now, Sal's high as shit. They're all making fun of him. They're doing that old school bit. You remember in old school, the guy gets shot in the neck. Will Ferrell gets shot in the neck. That's the bit that they're making fun of right now. Basically saying Sal's like about to fucking take a trank dart to the neck, because he's about to get so blitzed. He's going to be slow motion, right? Fuck Sal. Pay attention to him. I want you to pay attention to him.
He's leaving Wednesday.
I wasn't gonna smoke, but with all the no means yes talk,
Yeah, you might as well
I gotta do something to get through it, guys.
you gotta do something.
Wait, for someone who didn't want to smoke, he seems like he's like pretty down to smoke. Sal is that guy. Sal goes, I wasn't even gonna smoke today. He goes, but you guys convinced me. He goes, hold up. I'm gonna pass it. I don't even smoke that much. Everybody's like, bro, come the fuck on. He's like, I just got the shit. And he's like still ripping the fuck out of it. Sal is that kind of guy. Look at him. He goes, I wasn't going to smoke today, but now, and you see he goes like this to Lewis. He goes, pass the fucking joint back. You know, he kind of quickly whips it. You know, he goes, pass the joint back already, bro.
Let's talk.
Yeah, you might as well get,
I got to do something to get through it, guys.
you gotta do something.
Understandable.
Okay. Did you see it?
The nose pick?
The fucking nose pick, okay? What do you think he's reaching for outside of frame here?
Let's hope a tissue.
Let's hope a tissue, Ashley says.
Ashley.
Your
He's
beautiful,
getting
your beautiful innocent mind, Ashley. Let's hope he's reaching.
He's getting the joint.
Okay, he's getting the fucking joint. Wait, okay, let's finish it out. Watch what he grabs out of frame here, guys.
Yeah, I'm leaving. It's my last episode. I'm pretty upset.
Boom, that's a fucking goddamn joint. What the fuck? Puts it to his own mouth. Covered in Big J ooze. Big J's goo. That joint is covered in Big J's goo right now. And hey, look, if I'll put a joint to my asshole and take a hit of it. It's my asshole, right? So it's like, okay, but you're gonna pass the goddamn thing. It's like, come on here, guy. Like, I saw this, I go, Big J, look at his face. Look at his face. He got all up in there. If that's the face you're making, he accidentally touched his brain. That's why he's making that face, because he goes, oh, that kind of hurt a little bit. He's got like brain freeze right now in the middle of this. Jesus. Sal, fiending for the goddamn joint. Meanwhile, Big J's... I'll pass that. I'll pass that. He even does a clavicular fucking handoff to himself. He goes hand-to-hand joint action.
Yeah, you might as well get,
I got to do something to get through it, guys.
you gotta do something.
Look at Jay. Oh, God! We have to go... Oh, it looked like he was about to eat it in that last one. I don't like this. Look at that. I mean, am I wrong here?
No.
I can't... You seem very calm right now for this. A little too calm.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of worried about it. I saw this. I go, I'm never smoking with Big J. I don't care how good of friends I am with Lewis. I'm never smoking with Big J. Legion of Skanks. Look at the girl in the background. The girl in the background like notices. She goes, oh my God, he's going to reach for that joint. I wonder if she reacts to that. That I didn't pay attention to. I wonder if she
could just be laughing and like.
Because she's laughing, she's covering her mouth. I gotta see.
Okay.
I'm staying zoomed in. I'm staying zoomed in.
Yeah, you might as well get,
I got to do something to get through it, guys.
you gotta do something.
Okay, she's laughing. So this is not a reaction to Big J sticking his entire fist in his nostrils. That is crazy, though. Smoking a joint like that.
Understandable.
Yeah, I'm leaving. It's my last.
Right for it. Like, not even wipe your shit on your leg or something, brother. Like, you can't give me... Your fingertips are wet. Your fingertips are, like, wet. You know what I mean? And you're fucking grabbing this thing. And then you just go and pass it to Ari's disgusting
Last
ass.
episode, I'm pretty upset.
He's leaving.
Look at Sal.
On a midnight train to
One puff.
London.
Hits the joint once.
Midnight train. There's a brand new underwater fucking tunnel that goes to fucking London.
Go ahead, Sal.
I'm going to go too, because I'd rather be in his world.
There you go.
All right, why are you
Live
going?
without
Why did you
him
choose
in
London?
mine.
Because I can do stand up there. It's just a new place, and I can
You
do
just
stand
stand
up.
up here.
Again with the nose. I didn't even catch the second one. He goes for seconds.
He's really struggling.
I didn't even catch the second one until right now. When I was watching this at first, I was like, oh, Sal's singing. This is great. Like, you know, I honest to God didn't even.
Live without
Why did you
him
choose London?
in mine.
Because I can do stand up there. It's just a new place, and I can do.
What's the matter, Jay? You didn't get it all the first time? He's picking his nose with a joint in his hand.
Yep.
While passing another joint in his other hand where he picked his nose and covered that one up. You can't escape it now. Every joint being passed around is fully contaminated. Every single one. This black cop needs to come to life and arrest these guys.
You sent him here.
I know, but it's a new place.
I know, but he's the only one with a circumcised penis.
It was London or Malta, but Malta would have been more
I'm
difficult.
sorry, I can't. Let's give it up for Big J.
Now he's licking his hand.
Now he's licking. Oh my God! All right, I will stop screaming. I will stop screaming. I'm just trying to be funny. It's performance, okay? Just like the Lemon Party Boys. Just like the Lemon Party Boys. This is a show.
Keeping it weird.
I'm keeping it weird. If you guys don't know, we're keeping it weird, okay? So that'll do it for our Finger on the Pulse segment. This next segment we have is going to be very interesting. Going to be Liver King we're going to be talking about in this one. But before we get into that, quick PSA. When you guys go to Skankfest this year, please do not share joints with Big J. After what we just watched, I do not want to hear any stories of anyone sharing any joints with Big J Okerson. If you see that kind of thing out in the open, you need to snap a picture of that immediately and report that to the nearest authorities. The nearest authorities to you, because this is not okay. So now let's dive into our Liver King segment. This next one, it's going to be a little bit of a wacky one. I don't know if you guys know this, but like the Liver King has kind of like had this thing out for Joe Rogan lately. You guys hear about this? You see this? You hear about this? I know you know about it. I'm more or less messing around with the audience. We covered it like months ago on our show. Liver King had this like video where he was calling out Joe Rogan and Seth Rogen because they had the same name. He had their cutouts like in his backyard, like nailed to like a fence.
Very insane.
Very insane video. I don't know if he was like throwing knives at him, like it was like a target practice thing or what. Around that time period, he was posting all these videos basically like threatening Joe Rogan, being like, you picked a fight with me and I'm going to come to Austin. I'm going to find you. I'm going to fucking get you. Right. That's a little, sus on its own. Right. But he's a public figure. It's like these kinds of things could be for clout. Right? That you're just talking shit about Joe Rogan. It's kind of threatening, but it's like you're also just this crazy internet person. Until moves actually start being made, this is really just an empty kind of online threat, right? That's all it is. But then Liver King starts posting videos of like him crawling on all fours in the streets of Austin. He's like in Austin, Texas, crawling around like a werewolf, right? Saying, Joe, I'm going to find you. Now the police start going, okay, we got to do something. We got to get this guy, right?
Now you've shown up.
Now you've shown us your cards. You're here, and we got to get you, right? We want to keep Austin weird, but we don't want to keep it that weird. It ain't that weird. It's weird, but it ain't that weird, okay? I like saying weird with a Boston accent. It's weird, but it ain't that weird. So they arrest this guy, right? They arrest him on the charges of terroristic threats. Now, that was months and months ago, and we just covered the videos that he was posting online. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to inform you, just the other day, actually just 4 days ago, the body cam footage of the Liver King's run-in with the police during this terroristic threat shit in Austin has been released. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will be checking into some body cam footage. Now, normally, I time code these things, right? I did not time code a single thing in this. It's 15 minutes long. We may or may not get through the whole thing. I'm telling you right now, there is not one boring part of this entire... Like, he's talking gibberish the whole time. He's dressed crazy. The cops are like, what the fuck? Like, did we literally just arrest a caveman? Like, did he thaw out before we arrested him? Like, it was like, it's literally one of those situations. The whole thing is nuts. Let's get through as much of it as we can. This shit is going to send you guys. I'm telling you. This is the Liver King. Give it up.
But what happened is you picked a fight, Joe Rogan, with another man, a real one. Welcome to Texas, Joe Rogan. My name is Liver King.
A series of videos posted by social media influencer.
I love the way the guy editing it starts it. He goes, my name is Liver King. Boom. a social media video of a guy and a liver and a king. You know, it's like crazy, dude.
My name is Liver King.
A series of
You know,
videos
like, that's so scary. That's so crazy that he does that.
posted by social media influencer Liver King leaves his followers increasingly concerned. But when he arrives in Austin claiming he's there to pick a fight with podcast host and media personality Joe Rogan, police are forced to step in.
Can this video of me being
Like, I would be terrified if I was the cops. I go, we have him sitting in the interrogation room. He looks like a character from Mortal Kombat. Like, he looks like he might be from another world, and he's, like, really about to fucking Hadouken or, like, Kamehameha or something. Like, this is the kind of shit I go, it reminds me of one of those, like, movies where it's, like, a guy that's, like, a time traveler or something, but everybody thinks he's homeless. And he's like, no, I'm literally here to save the world. And everybody's like, will you get this fucking asshole out of here? Like, that's what this is reminding me of. Like,
Yeah.
the police are like, he must know something about the universe. He's absolutely insane. He's wearing, like, the craziest combat boots, sweatpants all tucked in like he's Aladdin. He's got a fucking cut-off hoodie, like sleeves cut off with a hoodie, with a full-blown tactical vest on. Like, these vests that he's wearing right now are meant to carry, like, AK-47 and, like, AR-15 magazines and shit. You know what I mean? This guy is, like, and he's got, like,
A blanket.
Yeah, like, no, this is, like, one of those, like, Middle Eastern, like, scarves, like, shawls or whatever, you know? He's looking crazy in this goddamn thing.
in this container? Can it go on social media?
Look at that. Hold up. You guys have to catch that again. He goes, can this video of me being in this container, can this go on social media? He's asking the security cameras if he can post this when it comes out.
Me being in this container? Can it go on social media?
The following is based on official police records to date, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On June 23, 2025, 47-year-old fitness influencer Brian Liver King Johnson posted this video to Instagram.
Wolf.
Joe Rogan, I'm calling you out. My name's Liver King. Man to man. I'm picking a fight with you. I have zero training in jiu-jitsu. You're a black belt. You should dismantle me, but I'm picking a fight with you.
The next day, Brian posted another video
with a gold AR-15, like a completely gold-plated AR-15. Joe Rogan, I'm picking a fight with you. He looks like he's sitting in the lobby of a Call of Duty game because like all their guns are like crazy as hell in Call of Duty now. They're like platinum and gold, and they got like chains on them and shit. They're like gangstered out, like pimp my ride guns in Call of Duty now. So, like, they got fridges on them and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it keeps your drinks cold. So he's, like, literally looking like a character out of a Call of Duty fucking lobby right now with a gold-plated AR-15. He goes, Joe Rogan, calling you out. This is nuts. This is gold, though. And that's, the AR-15 is not the only thing gold in this video.
But I'm picking a fight with you.
The next day, Brian posted another video revealing that he'd arrived in Austin, Texas, the home of Joe Rogan's podcast.
He looks like Chuck Norris.
Going up to the capital of Texas. What's the capital of Texas? What's the capital of Texas? Houston.
Wrong, it's Houston. I love how he does that to a total stranger. What's the capital of Texas? Austin. Wrong. Houston. Now, he doesn't say wrong, but I like to picture him saying wrong. He looks like Chuck Norris has been homeless for the last 5 years. Like, dead ass. He looks like homeless Chuck Norris. Asking people what the capital is.
Houston. Guess what? You're
Officers with the Austin Police Department locate Brian at a hotel and move in to arrest him on a misdemeanor warrant. Hoping to avoid negative publicity through an altercation with a high-profile influencer, they move through the hotel covertly without their uniforms and speak with him directly. Brian agrees to go with the officers, first taking a moment to say a prayer with his team.
To discern what matters, nothing that doesn't. To discern what matters, to be profitable with time. Bridge the gap, the delta of perfect into good life. King time, that's walking with the light, that's God's time. That's your time. Protect us well enough, walking your life.
I mean, the praying, it's like all gibberish. Like, he must be paying his team like crazy amounts of money, or they must be like they must have previously been like 7-Eleven employees or something, right? And they go like, now we have this job working for this social media guy making $50,000 a year. We'll totally put up with all of this, right?
Maybe.
Because those are the only two reasonable incentives.
Yeah,
is
I
that
couldn't imagine working for this man.
Exactly. It's the only two reasonable incentives are you had a way shittier job before this, so this is an upgrade to you, right? Or you're already in this line of work and he's paying you so much fucking money that you look past all of this crazy, stupid bullshit. You know? I can't even... Dude, if my boss came up to me at my job right now and was like, we're getting in a prayer circle, I'd call the police. I'd be like, what the fuck are you even talking? You high right now? You having a stroke? Separation of church and state. Yeah.
We're going to go down this way. Everything is the truth, nothing is a lie. You should be able to record everything, and you should have Cam and Lodi, and then you and Justin are taking turns.
He's telling his team that they need to stream it. Record everything that's happening, stream it all, post it all as fast as you can, as much as you can. That's basically all he's telling his team.
Brian outside and check him for weapons, but allow him to keep his cell phone.
Sit all the way back.
That's weird.
That they let him keep his cell phone. It is very weird. Normally, like, anytime they put handcuffs on you, they're, like, immediately taking all your stuff. But the reason for the handcuffs is that you're going to be taken into custody. We need to make sure that you're not a threat to us or yourself or whatever, right? That also includes taking the shit off of your person.
Also, if your hands are behind your back, what are you going to do with a cell phone?
Well, I mean, it don't even matter at that point. At that point, it's literally just taking everything off of you because almost anything could potentially be something.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like
they left that tactical vest on him.
They left the tactical vest on him. They gave him his fucking Middle Eastern shawl, you know? Terminator caveman style, they're saying in the chat. Terminator caveman's a good one, actually. He does look like a caveman that came from the future. A caveman from the future sounds actually insane. Terminator caveman.
Oh yeah, you just hold on, let me figure that out real quick. Hold on 1 second. I'm mobile, bro.
Listen to what he says here.
That'll work. How do you feel with that? That's fine. You guys put handcuffs on people in the back of the car?
Do you guys usually put handcuffs on people in the back of the car, he says? No, never. We just throw them back there, no handcuffs, nothing. Pile as many of them as we can in there.
Living under a rock, asking dumbass
questions. It's
questions.
crazy. I mean, dude, you're going in the back of a cop car. You think they just letting you hang out back there? First of all, have you ever been in the back of a cop car? They leave, it's like 4 inches of room from like the back of the front seat to your seat. Like you have to like literally squeeze, like your legs aren't even moving. You're like just in it. Like it's so crazy. For him, like they give you barely enough room to move to even get in it.
And is it that plastic seat?
It's all shit. Yeah, it's like bare minimum fucking everything back there. They don't want you to be comfortable. They say fuck you, you know? And they make it, the reason why it's like that really is so they could spray it out. They probably get like people throwing up or blood on them, whatever. They spray out the back of the car, right? But they're giving you no room to, yes, they're going to fucking throw handcuffs on you. I'm not even going to go ahead and explain it. It's just a stupid fucking question.
It is.
Dumbass question to ask.
Yeah, everyone's got to go in handcuffs.
Inside the car, though? How come?
Departmental policy.
Yeah. Because it seems pretty protected.
Okay. Thanks, excellent. Okay.
What day is that? Today's Monday? Monday or Tuesday?
Today's Tuesday.
Do you see? I like how they did the fast forward, and it makes him look like he's like getting possessed because his neck is like they do the fast forward, and it makes him look nuts.
Someone else's day, and Tuesday's the day that I transact with the outside world. And I'm just thinking I hope that's somebody on my behalf.
Yeah, somebody in the chat, they're writing, y'all don't have liver back here? Like he's like asking the cops, y'all don't have liver back here in the back seat? What the fuck? Like it's fucking hilarious. Y'all don't have liver back here?
Transacting now with the outside world today.
Where are you from originally?
Oh, God.
Puerto Rico.
That was fucking hilarious.
Naval base.
That was fucking hilarious. This part's a little boring. Let's get past that. It's like literally just him being like, I come from Poland, from Spain.
He just
from
talked so crazy.
Everything that comes out of his mouth is like the most insane thing I've ever heard ever. It's homeless people talk. It's literally.
But he's not homeless.
I know, but that's what makes it even crazier is he talks and acts like a man who has been on the streets for years, but he has millions of dollars. It's like the last person you need with money and any sort of power at all. I'm not saying he has a lot, but he owns a company, right? Like he has people that work for him, right? It's like you don't need to get this guy needs a handler. He needs
somebody's married to him. Is she not the handler?
I mean, you at that point, this bitch needs to get him in the court and write power of attorney over him. Like you need to not be able to.
She might be just as crazy.
That is always a possibility as well. That is a very good possibility. Like a guy like this, you got to make it to where like he can't leave the house without your permission. You know, he's not allowed to go to the grocery store without your permission. It's the only way this is going to work.
Brian arrives at the station and is escorted to an interrogation room where he remains uncertain why he's even here in the first place.
Yeah, if I'm going to be, what was that? Am I arrested?
You are, yeah.
And they don't tell you why?
Yeah, the lead detective will give all that information to you. It's a terroristic threat is what it's called.
Is it Texas or FBI?
We're with the Austin Police Department, so Texas.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang tight for me, Mr. Johnson.
Okay.
Somebody be in your show.
Okay.
He's keeping it weird. I mean,
his lymphatic drainage jumps in.
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on. If you're in the opposite room right now as one of the cops, you go, I'm not going in there to interrogate that guy.
I mean, does he just do this all like he knows what he's doing?
I don't know. This is why people are crazy. You know, it's like to us, you think to yourself, I would be able to like identify that I was acting this way and calm myself down or do whatever I needed to. It's like crazy people are crazy because they can't do that. You know, like he's just to him, he's thinking completely clearly. You know, he's nuts.
And that's awesome. I'll take that for $1.
According to police records, Brian posted another video in which he was seen carrying a medieval axe, as well as a black box with a Joe Rogan Experience sticker on the top. Though he was secretive about the box's contents, investigators would later find out what was inside.
A terrorist.
I like this guy's good. He knows how to keep you hooked. Because right now you're thinking in your head,
What's
you go,
in the box?
what's in the box? You go, is it Joe Rogan's daughter's head? He did like the movie Seven. What's in the box? It's like his daughter's head. He goes, no. You know, like I was watching this for the first time. I go, what's in that box?
Yeah.
I need to know what's in that box.
The state of Texas. And I don't have to tell you.
Get
They
those
can
lunches
just
in.
arrest you.
Get
I don't
those
know how
lunches
you
in.
Get out of this box. How long do you spend in the box? Do they tell you how long you spend in the box?
Blows his nose into his scarf. Gotta love it. Do they tell you how long you spend in the box? You know, holy hell. I'm scared for my life if I'm in the opposite. Get him! Get him! God, Liver King, scary as hell, dude. Oh, all that on his nose like that. Did you see that? Oh, excuse me. Sir. You're leaving all sorts of everything. Like
I'm pretty sure everything is already still in that beard.
Like it comes pre-installed in the beard. All the nasty and the goo and the everything and the dirt and the everything. Yes, disgusting. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Can this video of me being in this container, can it go on social media?
The detective finally arrives, but his attempt at...
It's so fucking funny. Can it go on social media? Can the thing go on social media?
I'm only worried about that.
I know, exactly.
Introduction
he's a fucking nut job. Let's skip ahead a little bit because there has to be some other funny shit that he's doing in here. Because I think I remember something else being like pretty goddamn funny towards the end.
The cell phone thing?
What was it that he said about the cell phone? I almost forgot.
The officer's trying to take it, but he's asking.
Oh,
for it.
yeah. He's like, can I have your cell phone? And he's like, I don't know. Can you? Like a fucking kid.
What was this? Well, I'd take you down to the jail.
Hold on. Listen to this. It's right before this, right here. Can I have your cell phone? We'll end this segment on this right here. This whole thing.
Do you mind? I saw that you have your phone on. Do you mind if I have that? You're not allowed to have a phone in here per policy.
Oh, I already posted everything that I had in here.
Okay.
Is that okay? Because do I need to undo that?
No, that's fine. But just
so you're asking me the question: if it's a demand, you guys can do whatever you need to do. But you said, do you mind? Yeah, I mind. It's my phone, and it's what I have on me right now. So maybe there's a protocol, and you should use different language.
Well, I don't want to demand. Like, I don't want to be disrespectful or any sort of, like, I'm trying to show you the utmost respect. So I'm just.
I love that. He goes, if you're demanding, I suggest you use some different language if you want my phone, because right now it sounds like you're asking me. It's like a little kid.
Sassy.
It's like a 5-year-old kid. Sassy as a motherfucker. I love that. And then you know what he pulls right here next? You remember when you were in like school, you raised your hand and the teacher called on you and you said, Miss Crabapple, can I go to the bathroom? And that dumb bitch turned around and she said what to you, Ashley?
I don't know. Can you?
And I then pulled out a gun and started a mass school shooting right there on the fucking spot.
You know I got asked that sassy-ass question all the time as much as I pee.
1,000. We all got asked it. Every kid in our generation has gotten asked that. Now the teachers don't ask that. Because if a teacher says, I don't know, can you? The kid's going to go 6'7" and fucking punch you in the fucking face. You know, kids nowadays don't play that shit. He does this. He does this to this guy. The guy goes, all right, fine. I'll ask differently. Can I have your cell phone? He goes, I don't know. Can you? I go, holy shit. This guy's broken the matrix. He's like,
I'm just asking. Okay, I'm just asking. You don't think I'm being respectful, do you?
Well, think about this. You said, do you mind? Yeah, I mind. So the answer is yes, I mind.
Okay. Can you give me your phone?
I could.
Will you give me your phone, please?
I would like not to do that.
I love that. Okay. Could you give me your phone? He goes, I could.
I'm capable.
That's sassy. That's like a black woman that works at the DMV. You know, that's like sassy black woman that works at the DMV. Excuse me, miss. Could you help me with this real quick? She goes, I could, sugar, but I'm going on break. You know what I mean? Like, I could. You know, like does the eyes to you? You know, so fucking funny. Liver King's the man.
Okay.
He asks for his phone one more time, but Brian once again refuses to hand it over. On that note, the detective leaves the room, and Brian.
The detective leaves the room because the detective is a fucking pussy that could not just say, okay, I'm giving you a lawful command, give me your phone.
I know, he literally told him.
It's like the only thing the guy had to do was say, okay, I'm a cop, give me your phone. Instead, he wants to be a bald pussy and be like, well, I'm trying to be respectful. And okay, you got the guy in a fucking padded room. Like, just tell him to give you the fucking phone and stop being a bitch about it. Let's give it up for the pussy cop. Liver King, I'm telling you. We got any joints around here, Ashley?
No.
Damn, dude. I wish we did. It'd be a lot cooler if we did. Because I'm about to pull a big J. I'm trying to get my boogies all over that joint. You hear me? What do we got next on the docket right here? We got some good stuff still. We got some more good stuff. So pretty much we're working off of Lemon Party. And then we got a smidge of Cockfight. And honestly, I'm kind of not even really feeling the Cockfight all that much. We could dive into it a little bit. I am kind of worried about those boys a smidge. Not the boys necessarily. Like, just Tristan. I'm a little bit worried about Tristan from Cockfight. Ever since those guys from fucking After Yesterday. What's the name of that show? You know how everybody does that to us? What's the name of that show? After Tomorrow? Or something like that? Ever since those boys got their goddamn Mucinex fingers on this guy, he's been fucking falling the fuck off. Every episode I watch of Cockfight, he's drinking a fucking tall boy of course. I thought it was just last episode because I said something about it last episode, didn't I? I go, what's with the tall boy? You know, looking a little sus. You got to have a tall boy to record. We're starting to knock on the door of problem territory a little bit, you know? Like, if you, what's the crutch, I guess, here would be the weed, right? I don't need this. As a matter of fact, the shows would be better. If I didn't smoke, the shows would be tight. I would know where my mouse was. I never know where my mouse is. I'm not even kidding. I look at all these screens. I go, where's my mouse? I'm panicking.
I don't know.
I never know where it is. You know what you have to do? You have to shake the shit out of it and see how it gets bigger.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a Mac thing. They build that into the machines. But that I guess would be the crutch, right? I lose that weed. This show is a hit tomorrow. We're signing with Barstool the whole night, right? Me and Dave Portnoy like this. You know, it is what it is. But the alcohol, it's just with alcohol, I feel like it's a little. You get a little sloppier. You become a little bit more of an asshole. You get a little more emotional.
I was say he's not an asshole, but he sure is emotional.
It is. He gets very emotional. And in this week's episode, he busted out that tall boy again. We can go and look at the tall boy thing real fast. I want to show you guys. This guy is crutching very hard. Are we even logged on to Patreon? Oh, we are. Look at that. All right. So where's this time code right here of Tristan and his goddamn tall boy? Well, actually, it's in the very beginning of the episode. You got to see him bust out the tall boy first, because I kind of do want to point out something with this. Okay. So now this is their Patreon episode, right? Tristan does this thing where they go through the first episode, no tall boy. And then they get to the Patreon, Tristan goes, this where the real homies is at. You know, he cracks himself a goddamn tall boy. He goes, I can let loose. I can let my problems out. You know? I don't like that either. If you can't do it in front of the free people, you shouldn't be doing it. You know, it kind of seems like you're hiding your behavior or something like that. To me. And that is a very big sign of addiction. Like, if you feel guilty about buying something or doing something, that's a good sign that you probably should either not do it or like find, you know, an alternative route or something like that. You know, it's starting to get me. I'll keep it real with you guys. Red Bulls. I've been drinking them motherfuckers like crazy, bro. I'm ready to have a heart attack. I had to stop drinking them. Koozie's empty. No Red Bulls in it, right? We make sacrifices. Tristan don't strike me as a sacrifice kind of guy. He does his first episode itching. He goes, are we done with this first one yet? I have to go to the corner store to get my beer for the Patreon. You know? Look at Tristan busting out this beer. I don't like this.
Are we in?
He got a little bit of something on the top. He had to blow it off. He goes, you know?
He's like, I just thought your energy seemed like you guys wanted me to delete the last one.
Tristan,
like energy-wise. You never told me to stop. We're in.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Now,
you never told me I couldn't delete the last one.
This is really all it is, right? It's just him busting out the tall boy. But then there's more to it than that.
He's already got his arms up.
He's got his arms all in his shirt like an addict. Like you know, you go to like a train station or something, you see some like bum asking for change. That's kind of like what they look like. Hands like arms in their shirt because it's cold in the train station, but they don't have a jacket. They've been living on the streets for like 2 years. You know? It's definitely more than just beer, they're saying in the goddamn chat. Look at how happy he looks, though. He goes, damn, I just got done smacking a goddamn fat bag of dope, bro. Now I'm about to wash it down with a Coors Light. I'm happy as hell. I got my arms in my shirt like this, and I got my friends. Mm-hmm. You know, we about to start podcasting like this.
Seems like energy-wise.
Guys, you never told me to stop.
We're in.
We're in.
Arms in your shirt, Tristan.
You never told me I couldn't delete the last one.
You never said. I mean, I just went off gut instinct. I apologize.
All right, let's fucking lock in. Let's rock and roll.
What if he's doing that thing? Do you ever see the movie Superstar?
Yeah.
What if he's doing the thing where he has his hands in his armpits?
And he smells armpits?
So he goes like that. Oh God, Tristan, dude. Now look, what happened? The dope wear off. Look at my man. Tristan got real slow. Real slow. You need to take another sip of that beer. All right. So now I just pretty much wanted to share with you guys that, the whole beer thing. Keep an eye on Tristan. If you're also a Patreon member of the Cockfight Boys like I am, keep an eye on that beer. Something tells me we're going to start evolving. One tall boy turns to two tall boys. Then maybe one day he shows up with a whole six-pack, right?
Of tall boys?
No, of beers.
Okay.
Which would equal more than a tall boy, right?
Right.
But you're still trying to keep it contained. You go, what? It's just a six-pack, guys. Right? We're going to start evolving. Then next thing you know what? He shows up with a fucking half pint of Odessa. You ever see that nasty shit? It's like $1.89 a half pint. Nasty plastic bottle of vodka with the white cap on it. Odessa. Nasty shit you could get from up north. So now, Tristan, he's about to let that beer get the best of him. We're about to watch Tristan let that beer get the best of him. So watch these boys. They start arguing about like some real dumb shit in here. About like the Knicks game, right? You heard them arguing about the Knicks game for like fucking 40 minutes or some shit like that. It was crazy.
Well, I know they were arguing about whether Tristan was a real fan because he didn't know anybody on it.
Yeah, that was like the whole thing. Lev would not fucking let it go. He goes, Tristan, you're not a real Knicks fan because you can't name the starting lineup. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Like, I don't know. Is that what sports is about? I'm not a sports guy.
I don't know. Lev's an asshole.
Lev is an asshole, but I'm just saying, I only say it like that because, like, I'm what you would call in the normal world a pussy, right? I don't watch sports. I don't watch any of them. So, like, I don't know. Is that what sports guys are worried about? You need to know the starting lineup? Seems a little gay to me. You want to know all the guys on the team's names and their ages and their stats, and what are you, fucking gay? You trying to take these guys out on dates? What's happening here? Like, I don't know. Seems a little fruity to me. But they start lacing into Tristan, like you said, over him not being a true Knicks fan. And it really fucking starts getting to Tristan. Like, he's like, guys, come on. Like, give me a fucking breather. He's like, starts getting like really upset. Emotional. This comes from the alcohol, right? Look, they're saying when he had his arms in his shirt that he was pinching his own nipples. They're saying that. All right, let's watch Tristan. Look at this beer is about to get the best of him. Check this out.
I was born in New York. Second of all,
you're born in a trough like every other pig in your family.
Wow. Wait, I like that. This is the problem. You need to understand you are not a New York Knicks fan. You can't name the starting players of the team.
Fuck?
So just say, yes, I am a bandwagon fan.
Sports fans.
I'm a fan of sports. I'm a fan of the Knicks. I'm a fan of the Suns. I can do both because I say so, and there's no rules.
Ooh, my man. Okay. Tristan getting some balls on him. That's half of the tall boy speaking right there. That's half of the tall boy speaking right there. He said, I make the rule. Or no, he said, I can like both because I said so and there are no rules. That's half of the tall boy. Tristan ain't talking like that without a little bit of liquid courage. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're never going to catch Tristan talking to the boys like that in the first episode. That ain't going to happen.
Well, how'd it kick in so fast? Don't they just immediately go to the second episode?
I mean, you shoot a bag of dope, a sip of alcohol has got to be fucking twofold, threefold on you, I would imagine. Look, they're saying if you're fat, you can't be a sports fan. Guess that counts Lev out, So now Tristan getting real mad, starting to get ballsy a little bit. Now, it is very funny that he doesn't, he's getting very defensive over it, which is very much proving their point, Like, if that was me, I would go, I don't even care. Fine, I'm a bandwagon fan. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, who gives a fuck, But Tristan wants to live the lie, So he has to defend it with all his might, with all his beer strength.
Your family.
Wow. Wait, I like this is the problem. You need to understand you are not a New York Knicks fan. You can't name the starting players of the team. So just say, yes, I am a bandwagon fan.
Sports fans.
I'm a fan of sports. I'm a fan of the Knicks. I'm a fan of the Suns. I can do both because I say so, and there's no rules.
Name some.
Can you name
some of the?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Name people.
I'm gonna write a name on the bottom of my cock, and then I'm gonna put it on your forehead. Can you name the name that's on?
Can't read it. Too small. So name some of the original cast of Wicked. to dance?
I don't know.
Can you not?
Now he's pretending not to fucking know, dude.
I don't know.
He's got wicked underwear on right now.
It's got wicked on the brain.
But it's not wicked in the sense of Broadway. It's wicked in the sense of skateboarding.
I just can't believe
it's wicked in the sense of skateboarding. Every time with Tristan, he busts out what he thinks is going to be the sickest one-liner, and the guys never give him nothing. Lefer don't give him nothing. Colum Terrell don't give him nothing. Nothing ever. What were you going to say?
Well, they're just so mean to him.
I know, but he fucking deserves it. He's a fucking scallywag, that one. I'm telling you. Go ahead.
I would not like being picked on like that all the
But
time.
he needs it. You hear him talking about it in the last fucking one we covered. He goes, please don't cut me from the show, guys. I need that $200 a month. Oh, God. You know?
Okay, well,
this
get
guy
picked on.
living in a fucking apartment in New York City for fucking $2,500 a month. He's what, slinging pizzas or some shit like that? Just like fucking Jake Flores. You know? Every episode, these guys go, if we can get to 700 Patreon subscribers, Tristan can quit his job. They like actually are timelining this. They go, this is our goal. You know, Tristan's a broke bitch. He needs to be on the show. He's the only person I've ever seen come from Kill Tony that can't seem to make it work. Even fucking Dedrick's black ass, the most unfunny black guy I've ever seen in my entire life, is somehow making a full-time living off of comedy. Tristan's sitting here getting the shit kicked out of him by these two, week after week after week. He needs the beer. He needs the beer. And he's about to need it more now than ever. Soon. Check
Leave.
Well, believe it. It's happening in front of you.
Like, you
Believe
I
it.
Just
enjoyed
admit
the
it that
team.
you're
Just admit
sports
you're a
fans.
fake fan of the
I'm not a
team.
fake fan.
I just
like
gotta give
the
him
team.
shit. No, he looks
He's
like
like telling me I
he's a
can't like
diehard.
something.
This
He's
guy's a
fucking
diehard.
sitting here telling me I can't fucking like
It looks
something.
like I have the Knicks tattooed on my back.
Yeah,
like a mural.
yeah.
Yeah, you're
that-
not, we're
that was
both
still
not
starts-
Action Bronson. We're both not Spike Lee.
You could have named the second player.
You gotta just admit, you go, hey, I don't take it too seriously, but I'm jumping on the bandwagon.
And I'm rooting for New York.
I'm rooting for New York. I literally
the
said
first
that.
part was the important part.
I literally said that.
He spilled his beer! Look at him! What a pussy bitch! He spilled his beer! Oh my God! I'm just kidding. Very funny though. It's funny to me because they get him like so heightened up. And then as soon as he fucking knocks that beer over, insult to injury, salt in the wound type shit. You know, now you got to sit there and look like a total puss, beer spilt all over, and you have to clean it up because you spilt it. So this is like the most angry that a skinny jamoke like this could possibly get. Funniest thing I've seen in a while. And he does it in the gayest way. He's like waving his hands in frustration like a little chickadee. He goes, guys, I can fly. And then he fucking smacks the goddamn beer over.
You gotta just admit, you go, hey, I don't take it too seriously, but I'm jumping on the bandwagon.
And I'm rooting for New York.
I'm rooting for New York. I literally
the
said
first
that.
part was the important part.
I literally said that. You've made me furious.
You've made me furious. You've made me furious. You've made me furious. Shut the fuck. Dude, Tristan needs to be like working like a medieval reenactment or something like that. You know? Like he needs to be working at a place where they go, this is like the medieval times. And he goes, you've made me furious. And he's like one of the gestures or something like that in medieval time. He doesn't need to be a stand-up comedian. He needs to be doing period piece style reenactment shit. You know what I mean? That's what he needs to be. Look at him clean this shit up like a bitch.
He bottled it. Where the alien?
There you go.
Did you get it on your hat?
Get those paper towels, bitch. I like Colum. He goes, did you get it on your hat? The Knicks hat? The whole reason they're making fun of him right now? I mean, dude. You know, it's funny. They're saying in the chat, I somehow respect Tristan more than the other two cucks. That is your right to have, right? You can have respect for Tristan. We're not going to knock you for that. It's hard for me to have respect for Tristan. Why? Because I look at Tristan like I go, you don't have enough respect for yourself to get out of this goddamn situation. Especially because he has another podcast. He does another show with another guy that he's friends with, completely separate from these two. So to me, it's kind of like he goes, well, the other show is with a couple comedians that are bigger than me. I'm going to have to ride those coattails for a little bit. I can quit whenever, shit picks up and I get a little bit more notoriety. For now, I'm putting up with the shit, And that's why I lose respect. Because you have to...
Yeah.
You can't sit there and go, I'm going to tether to that. You know what I mean? You're getting your ass kicked on a daily, metaphorically speaking, on a daily basis. You have to have some sort of self-respect. I find it, me personally, Elias of Lost Ox Media, the man, right? No, I'm kidding. I personally, though, I find it hard to respect people that don't have respect for themselves, if that makes sense, right? So I can sniff that out. I meet a guy lacking self-respect, you ain't going to get no sympathy from me. I'm going to be worse on you than other people, probably. I'm going to treat you like a bigger dick than other people. Because the self-respect, that's the one you got to have the most. You got to have that self-respect, And people, I mean, if you think that I'm being harsh by saying this, I'll tell you right now, I ain't the only one out there like this. A lot of people out there are just like me. The second that they can smell that on you, you lose their respect immediately. You have to have it. And then you give that vibe off, and then people go, what's that I smell? Is that self-respect? That's coming off of him. They go, I like that, right? When they smell that stink on you, they go, what am I not smelling here? I'm not smelling any self-respect. They go, fuck that guy. I'm telling you, I ain't the only one. So you need to take you want to take a little pee break before we get into our lemon party segment this week? Yeah? All right, what kind of music we got? Oh, I got a song that we could play. And hold on, let me see if I could find it. There's a song that I like that kind of reminds me of Lemon Party, and I have it on the playlist, but I can't seem to find it right now. Let's see, where is it at? It's got to be on here somewhere. It's literally called My Chain. Here's the song. All right, we're going to take a bathroom break, and we'll be right back here on Lost Ox Media. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back. My chain. Don't you like my chain, man? Young Gucci Mane. I'm popping off the chain, man. My Jacob is so fruity. Call me Gucci Mane. Oh, they call me Gucci. That's good shit right there. That's a little Lemon Party special.
I know that.
It's a little Lemon Party fucking outro song. I like that song, though. It sucks that it's like from them, because I'm still putting it on the playlist. I don't give a shit. Putting it on the playlist. Pulling a big J. Itching my nose right now. Got any joints, Ashley? Huh?
Hey, Ashley.
All right, so we're about to dive into our Lemon Party segment. But before we do, let's finish out my chain a little bit, right? And smoke a little bit of hits real quick. I think it's that time.
Cause I'm the man. I'm the man. Got no wife, but my chain got my girlfriend. My chain. Don't you like my chain, man? Young Gucci Mane, and I'm popping off the chain, man. And my Jacob is so fruity. Call me Gucci Mane, no, you call me Gucci. My chain. Don't you like my chain, man?
Young Gucci Mane, and I'm popping off the chain, man. My Jacob is so fruity. That's good shit right there, right? Oh, man, that's a nice little break we got. Little music break to lead us into our final segment. This is the Lemon Party segment. This episode is titled The Lemon Party Boys Have Gone Sour. This week is very, very weird. The guys are kind of getting a little weird over here. I don't know if I like that. I like weird. I don't know if I like that weird, It's kind of weird. Go ahead. You could say it.
Weird?
It's weird. The whole thing. They said weird so many times this week.
It made me have to cut it off and come back later.
It was annoying as shit. And it was all like the lamest fucking bit. You guys want to know the bit that they were doing? Not to even spoil anything for you guys. The whole bit was, we're in Austin, Texas this week doing podcasts and comedy shows and whatever. And Austin's motto is like keeping it weird, or like their motto is like keep Austin weird, right? Keep Austin weird, I think is the whole thing. So They keep talking about how they're running around fucking town going, he's keeping it weird. Oh, he's keeping it weird. Oh, we're all keeping it weird. And they all sound like Mark Norman. And it sucks ass. It sucks a lot of ass. And
Devin was the worst.
Dude, Devin was crazy. Devin was full-blown sucking dick this week on Lemon Party. It was nuts. I go, Devin Costa's sucking on some cock. You kidding me, right? I go, Devin Costa's sucking on some cock? Are you joking? It's the straightest man I've ever seen. Devin Costa's the straightest man I've ever seen. And he's over here sucking cock in this week's episode of Lemon Party titled Dutton Ranch. Weird things happen over at Dutton Ranch, and I want to share them all with you guys here. We're going to start out about 3 minutes in, right? 3 minutes. Let's see. What are we at? 3:26, 3:11, one good skip, and we should be at 3:26. Right away, we're starting off very gay. A lot of things that's happening with these guys this week is pretty goddamn gay. And like you said, Devin being the worst perpetrator, he starts out early. He starts out early with this move right here. Check this out, guys.
You guys stink. I didn't say cut my scalp off, asshole. I don't know why I keep looking at this is the first time in my life I've ever looked at the camera.
It's a scalping joke.
Don't ever fucking cut the back of my head off, dumbass.
Devin, we're in Austin and
we're keeping it weird, baby. The ATX, you gotta keep it weird out here. I was at the Capital One Cafe tonight, keeping it fucking weird, baby.
Am I the only one? Like, I was already starting to be like, this is starting to get annoying right here, right? Like, and they said it, 5 times, like, right here in a row? It just gets worse every fucking time. This fucking fly, like Breaking Bad. Dude, if you guys ever seen that episode of Breaking Bad where there's a fly in the meth lab, that's how I feel today. This is the second time this motherfucker's been around. Is it the same one?
I guess.
We're getting sidetracked. Devin's gay as fuck. Watch this move right here, okay?
Keep it weird.
Weird energy.
Ooh, oh my God. I was at Kava, keeping it weird. Austin, Texas.
I don't like that. I don't like what I just saw. The dick swing like that. Devin's tiny little pecker going boop, boop, pop, pop, pop. Like popcorn, it pops.
See, I listened to it. I didn't see it.
Oh,
I was driving.
Devin's little tiny dick sitting there popping. The drawstrings the drawstrings are getting more hang time than Devin's dick. And the only reason why I bring it up is because Ben likes to bring up people's dicks. Remember, he's talking about Jeff Dye's dick on stream. You know, really, really fucking honing in on that schmeckle. You know, I don't know if Devin even has a dick. Like, it looks like it's all balls that are flopping like that. Look at Devin in this gay-ass move.
Capital One Cafe tonight, keeping it fucking weird, baby. Keep it weird.
Weird energy.
Ooh,
let's get that dick.
My God, I was at Kava, keeping it weird.
Show me that dick. Show me that dick. Oh, look at the drawstring. That's a lot of drawstring. A lot of drawstring minus the cock, you know? Minus the cock. It gets gayer than this. We get gayer than this.
You told me the end had to go back and listen.
We get a lot gayer than this, boy. It's fucking nuts. This is and you know what's funny is I do want to start this segment by bringing this up. I almost forgot about this. This was essentially a fan submission. Not that I wasn't gonna watch Lemon Party anyway, but immediately I go in the Discord this week and like somebody in the Discord watched this episode and immediately went in there and was like, dude, this Lemon Party is rough, dude. Wait until you guys see this. This was our good friend, Mike Jones VIP. Give it up for Mike Jones VIP. Okay. Micah Jones, he gave me all the inside skinny on this whole goddamn thing. And obviously a lot of this stuff would have, got caught by us just watching it anyway. But I always like to give credit where credit's due. If you're going to be, cool enough of a guy to give me a tip on something, I'm gonna be cool enough of a guy to shout you out on the show about it, right? You know, it's the little parasocial relationship that we have. You can pretend you're good friends with me, and then I go, thanks for listening to the show. No, I'm just kidding. But Michael VIP Jones, we do thank you for pointing all this stuff out to us. Dude, this shit gets so weird. Look at this time code right here. This was a lovely one. So they start talking about their experience that they're having in Austin, right? They go, Austin, it's kind of filled with like really weird people, kind of gay mustaches and shit like that. They start talking about how everyone in Austin, Texas has a gay, ironic mustache, right? All of them talking about this as if Ben is not sitting in the background like a fucking baby with a gay-ass mustache. He's sitting back there like this going, goo, goo, gaga. And Devin's going, everyone in Austin has the gayest mustache. And they all kind of like stop and like kind of, oh yeah. They notice Ben. They go, change the subject, quick.
It's kind of amazing to watch.
Yeah.
He didn't
I
think.
just danced at the bar.
You were dancing?
While people are trying to watch UFC, I'm in front of the projector like, keep it weird.
There's a bunch of guys that keep getting annoyed by Ben standing up, and I'm like, Ben might get like punched in the side of the head tonight. I'm like, because we're in Austin, so no one like actually exists, but the only thing that makes them feel like they're alive is possibly punching.
Is possibly getting incredibly angry at a stranger.
And every single guy has a mustache because that makes them, they have a sense of humor if they have a mustache. If you have a mustache, you're a funny guy.
If you have a mustache, you're a funny guy. Ben has the fucking biggest, gayest mustache I've ever seen on a white man like this. Ben literally over here looking like, he looks like BTK if he had hair. The fucking bind torture killer.
Yes, I know.
He looks like BTK if BTK had hair on the top of his head. Devin's sitting over here. Everyone in Austin's fucking hypocrites and pussies, man. Everyone's so fake. Fucking mustaches and shit. Ben's like, shut the fuck up. Like sitting back there. Come on, man. They're asking me in the chat if I'm keeping it weird. I'm keeping it weird right now. Watching this is pretty fucking goddamn weird. Listening to them unironically talking about shitty mustaches while their ringleader is sitting in the back with the shittiest mustache I've ever seen.
The thing that makes them feel like they're alive is possibly punching.
Is possibly getting incredibly angry at a stranger.
And every single guy has a mustache because that makes them, they have a sense of humor if they have a mustache. If you have a mustache, you're a funny guy. People with mustaches are hilarious. But we're talking about like everyone is just.
Jace is like literally the only one catching on to this. Like, Ben's over there. He's
trying to clean up
he's
and
like
just throw something
cleaning
on the floor.
this over here. He's moving this over here. This is now these little gays over at what's the name of that show? After Turquoise or something like that. What's the name? They came up with this little thing. They go, you ever notice how the fools, they'll start searching for something instead of taking a full sip, they do a full search, right? Now I told you about the full sip. It's a Red Bar thing. It's like when somebody gets real nervous, they take a big sip of their water, right? Now these guys over at After Yesterday, they go, oh man, these guys are doing the full search, right? It's like they get nervous, they got to search for something. I will give them credit where credit's due. Ben's doing a full search right here. He's like pretending to try to find something, right? And Devin's over here essentially calling out his whole operation. And Jace is the only one sitting there smiling going, Devin, do you actually realize what you're saying right now? Like, look at Jace. He's literally the only person catching on to this.
And every single guy has a mustache because, that makes them, they have a sense of humor if they have a mustache. If you have a mustache, you're a funny guy. People with mustaches are hilarious.
You see, Jace is like, I don't know, man. He was like, my brother literally has a mustache. He's sitting right next to me. I suck his dick every night. So it's like, I don't know if I should answer this.
But we're talking about like everyone is just a complete. These people were built in a lab. There's not a single real person here. You actually, when you find out about mass shootings, you go, did anyone actually die?
That's that everyone here is fake. Nobody's even real. Everybody's got a gay mustache. Ben over here. Yeah, man. Everybody's got like a gay fucking mustache. You guys saying in the chat, Ashley's always spot on, right? I'm going to tell you this. Ashley caught this one before me.
Hey, Ashley.
So we're watching this shit. Ashley looks up at the screen. She goes, is this motherfucker wearing goddamn socks and sandals right now? And the goddamn dude, like, Ashley immediately caught this. She goes, what kind of grown asshole is wearing socks and sandals like this? Like, this isn't, I'm in my house, socks and sandals. You're in the hotel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which means eventually you're going to have to leave.
And he did leave and go on another podcast like that.
With socks and sandals. What was it? Dad Meat, right?
Yes.
We saw him on Dad Meat. He's wearing socks and sandals like this.
Sitting out in the yard.
Oh, my God. What are they saying about Ben? If Ben stuck with Tim Dillon, he'd be retired by now. If Ben stuck with Tim Dillon would have fired him by now. The second that Ben would have started acting like this, Tim would have fired him. And I've said this on this show before. I honestly think the reason why Tim treated Ben the way he did on the show, it was all in a joking manner, but comedy comes from a place of truth. I say this all the time. I honestly do believe, with no evidence to back this is just a hunch, I honestly do believe that Tim kind of saw Ben for what he was. He goes, this asshole is going to get like a little bit of fame, a little bit of notoriety, and he's going to think he has the biggest fucking head in Hollywood, right? Tim used to fucking always knock him down a peg all the time on the show. And I do wholeheartedly believe that was kind of Tim's way of like putting him in check and being like, hey, every now and then I'm going to have to tug you down from the hot air balloon, you know? Like you kind of floating a little bit too much on the goddamn show. And Tim would fucking neg at him. And I really do believe that. Now, you say in the chat, Ben would be retired by now. I fucking refute that by saying if Ben would have lasted longer than he did, Tim would have fired him anyway, well before he had gotten to this spot. Because you can already see Ben, in less than a year's time of having his own live show, went from being like a normal person to this fucking asshole who shits on fucking the peons in life, retarded people, fat people, people without limbs. His whole live stream is him punching down on society. Now, if he's doing that live in the flesh to you for entertainment, how do you think he's acting in his normal life? There's probably not a lot of morality there. You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck. Don't get me wrong. Ben could be killing babies in his spare time. I could care less. I just don't like him. You know what I mean? That's really all it is. I just don't like him.
Well, they don't put up monuments.
Oh, so we're done with that one anyway. Devin's sitting there calling him out with this retarded mustache. Now, this next time code, this one I really don't like. I'm not a big fan of this. Now, I remember not long ago, we had talked about their behavior on this show when it comes to like saying certain edgy things, right? And how they almost kind of like ruin it by like overplaying the excitement that they get out of it. For example, fucking the one episode, Devin was drunk as shit, ends up saying nigga on the show, right? They bleep it, of course. But Ben goes through the roof, literally almost busts through the roof of the fucking studio with excitement, all because Devin said the fucking word nigga. Like, okay, it's a little out of the ordinary, so it's a little funny. He's wasted, so it's a little funny. You ruined the moment by acting like a fucking 10-year-old kid who just heard someone say fuck when they weren't supposed to, right?
Right.
You fucking destroy that moment by acting like a total fucking fag. You just do. You know? That's just the way it is. Ben's about to do this again with something that I hold very near and dear to my heart. Getting stoned. Like, he's the only person that I know that can make getting high look as faggy as he makes it look. It's fucking nuts. This guy drinks 1 5 milligram edible drink, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? Then THC drinks. He's acting like somebody just, like Tristan just got done coming into the hotel room and drugging him with his batch, you know? Because Tristan's got that good smack, right? He takes 1 fucking Willie Nelson 5 milligram. He acts like Tristan came in here and fucking shot him up with the needle.
And he can shovel the hell out of shit. He shoveled so much shit he gets to suck on my big white titties now. That's most of the show is that girl's like big white titties just bouncing.
Yeah.
The show should be called. You're so high. I know you're so high.
I've never seen you like under the influence in like I'm talking like 8 years.
I know you're so silly.
Remember when the grandma's in the bar or whatever, and she's like, she starts pushing her tits together. Oh no! I'm
Wait,
sorry.
really?
The mom with the tits. The way the actress plays it with the son at the breakfast table, who's like 17, she keeps biting her lip like she wants to suck her son's.
Yeah, she's like, son, make sure to. She's like, son, make sure to do your homework tonight.
Push them together.
Yeah, push them. She's like, son, if you finish your American history paper, I'll let you suck on one for a second.
Just the dad in there being like, all right, now. Take out one of them tits and suck on it.
All right.
I'll moderate.
Kevin Costner walks in for a second. He's like, I told you no titties at the breakfast table. Even if they are my daughter's fat titties.
Did they cut something out of this episode? This time code seems like slightly shifted. Like there's a lot more meat in the beginning than like I expected. Like we'll let it play, but
it's a weirdly incestual show.
Yeah, I know. All the shows are.
I think that's the thing is I'm confused by conservatives now because it's like we got to keep this.
Ben over there looking like Ray Charles. He's like,
we got to keep this country pure, but like my niece is fucking hot.
That's a very good question. Ashley, fucking spot on again.
Hey, Ashley.
I don't see any cane in here.
Or yellow glasses.
Or yellow glasses. He does his live stream. He goes, guys, I have glaucoma. I have an autoimmune disorder. My doctor says I can barely walk. It's fucking crazy, man. And then he fucking does this. It shows up to this. No cane, no glasses, no nothing. Even people in the chat sitting there going, how do people even watch this shit? It really is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I always give credit where credit's due. I'm not a fucking stiff. The Lemon Party podcast can be very funny. There are times where I watch it and I legitimately laugh just because of the crazy retarded shit that they say, right? But this kind of behavior is starting to become more frequent on the show, and it's starting to make me not like it. You get what I'm saying? Lemon Party used to be one of the only podcasts that I would watch and not hate watch it. Like, legitimately, when you do like what I'm trying to do here, like if you do it for long enough, whether you're aspiring, whether you're actually pro and this is your full-time job, whatever, right? You just get into the muscle of I'm going to critique everything I watch. It just happens. Like it just happens. That's just the way it is. And you need to have like some sort of like mind-numbing garbage to kind of like be the break from all of that, right? So I would have those shows like, and Lemon Party used to be one of them. It would be like one of the only podcasts I would turn on and go, okay, now I'm just going to shut my brain off and kind of just laugh about the dumb shit, right? It's hard to do that when I'm listening to three guys act like the faggiest grown men I've ever fucking met in my entire life. It's hard. It's very hard for me to kind of make that separation, right? Because I go, what the fuck am I listening to now? What, am I fucking gay? You know? I don't know. You sound like you're about to fucking throw one out.
Well, the only two that sort of get on my nerves are Devin and Ben.
Jace
just doesn't say very much.
He kind of chills in the background a lot. The one thing I don't like about Jace, because I actually like Jace the most out of all three of them. The one thing I don't like about Jace is like he does this thing where he ironically tries to shit on things that he likes to try to seem cool.
Right.
Like
with the drawing thing,
shit.
Yes.
The drawing reels are a perfect example of that. Every one of those reels, he goes, yo, listen to like this cooler guy try to show you how to draw some faggy titty, right? And it's all a joke, and he makes it like this ironic thing. But Jace is an artist. Jace would like to actually be that guy. You know, it would be a very nice thing for him if he was making money on the side from that art. So he ironically makes fun of the thing that he like wants to be.
Yeah.
That's the only faggy trait really about him. What are they saying? Oh, look, they're saying, or maybe Lemon Party was never funny and I used to be retarded and now I'm not retarded. That is very true. I could have like evolved. You know what I mean? I could have grown up a little bit. You know, it's really just gay. It's so true. Scroats McGoats, dude, I'm still waiting on that DM. I did see your chat earlier that you said you can't message me on X because you have to be a verified account. Hit us up on Instagram. If you want to send that DM and you want us to look at that before this show's over, hit us up on Instagram, send us your link. I'll look at my request. Let me know in the chat that you sent it, and we could potentially watch that clip that you were wanting to submit earlier. Moving on. Let's check out Ben ruining being high for everyone.
And my dad, Sam Elliott's going to get his dick sucked on till he comes.
I want to come on my niece's tits. But fucking trans people.
Fucking trans people in classrooms.
Yeah, didn't do
Dutton. I swear to God, they did.
Yo, let me guess. Carmel Anthony didn't do Dutton.
Yeah, sure.
Next week's episode of Dutton Ranch,
they go to the Carmelo Anthony trial.
They go to the Carmelo Anthony trial,
and they start that fire.
They take Daniel Penny with them. They've got Daniel Penny.
I'm really starting to worry about this time code because, like, I have it coded for 1709, but we're at 19 minutes now. And he's like acting high, but there's like a very specific moment where they call him out and they're like, "You're a little like too high right now." Like. This might be it right here.
They get it wrong. I'm gonna kill Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady killed an innocent white boy.
Yeah, I hate Tracy McGravy.
I hate it. I hate McGravy.
and that
stay off Dutton Ranch.
You stay off Dutton Ranch.
I hate.
Faggot.
I hate.
Dead. He's on the floor.
I hate Tracy McGravy and his center Chow Mein.
They ruined it. Ben really might be too high. He's like sitting there he's like, I think I'm gonna forget to breathe. Like,
yeah.
And then
he's taking up so much space, moving,
it's
wiggling.
like crazy. Wait, I might have like spoke out of turn here.
Man, Shirley's over. He goes, "I ain't taking you to no hospital."
He's like, "What is
it?"
it?
Was just
yeah.
It's the idea of a hospital so liberal.
Did we just waste this time code? I promise the rest of them I fleshed them out, but I don't know why this one.
The guy who drove through the parade while on the phone with his mom. I
for a little bit, yeah.
Look at his. Look at Ben right now. Ben's like, I think I've made a huge mistake. Dewey. Ben's fucking high as shit.
There's nothing much to report on. You know, that's fine.
There's a new Lenny Bruce record up.
They put a new Lenny Bruce record up.
I emailed Joke World about that.
Yeah.
To have it in his
we didn't see Tony. I wanted to congratulate him on his newest special, and I'm being completely sincere.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I wanted to congratulate him.
Same.
I like. It just feels like a guy.
I guess I must have just ruined that time code or something because they were like real. Like you remember watching it. Like Devin calls him out and he goes, "You're like too high right now. Like what's going on with you?" And he starts like going like, he's like starts acting all weird and shit. But let's move on to the gay stuff. Fuck him being too high and everything. These boys are getting gay. These lemons are getting sour.
They got real gay.
They got real fucking gay. And they ain't the only ones. There's a bunch of podcasts getting gay out there. And we'll be looking at Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino in a minute. So this next time code, what did I even name this one? Ben is jonesing to get higher. Says that he'll suck a dick for a goddamn 5 milligram weed drink. Okay, maybe this one will save my fucking time code right here. So this one's 44 minutes in. At least that's what the book is telling me. 44 minutes on the dot, right? So let's see. Let's see if I'm right.
To me, sir. Please.
Yeah, I mean, if they had it their way, I mean, they treat that river like it was the Ganges.
What do you mean?
They wash their shit in it.
The robots?
And their assholes.
Oh, the Indian people.
Yeah,
yes.
the Indians. They had it their way.
Ben's so naturally high that when he smokes weed, he turns into like a dog wearing sunglasses.
He's so fucking high. You're so ridiculously high.
I'm the same as I.
No, you're not. You're not. I guarantee you're not the same as you've always been.
You're so high.
You've actually been like a high guy tonight.
You've been a high man.
Look at you.
Like anytime I've looked at you and been like, I wonder what he's thinking. I picture a dog like riding a surfboard.
He's been so high tonight that I've wanted to be like, I'm gonna get you a Shiner buck. Like just enough already.
Very interesting little comment from Devin right there.
Right.
You're so high tonight that I'm thinking about like breaking your sobriety and trying to convince you to drink alcohol. Really awesome friend right there.
I know, rude.
Like not like I wouldn't even like someone joking about that with me. And I'm like 100% like, you could have a full-blown ass party in front of me. There could be booze everywhere. Like, I don't even think about touching it. But I would still be I felt disrespected if someone was like, you're so high right now. I want to see if we can get you to do something that you know you'll regret in the morning. Fucking nuts to me to have someone say that. Very good friend right there, you are, Devin, showing your true cards.
Yeah, let's cut it out.
You played it.
What can I say? I love being high. I love keeping it weird. And you know what? Like my high's coming down now, and I'm jumping at the bit for another one. I'd suck a guy's cock for another one of those.
I'd suck a guy's cock for another one of those. Look at that face. Look at that Ned Flanders ass face right there. I'd suck a guy's cock for one of those. Oh my God, that fucking weed drink. Now, comedy coming from a place of truth, this is a scary thing for a guy like me to hear. I go, Ben's been sober for how long now? You get one weed drink in the guy. It's probably the first weed drink he's had in who knows how long. Because he already wasn't a stoner to begin with. He was a very big alcoholic. So usually it's kind of weird. When people are like really on the sauce, they kind of don't fuck with weed a whole lot. It's like, you ever notice that? It's like alcoholics really just like to be like, like real alcoholics, not people that get fucked up all the time. Because you do meet those people that they like to get drunk and high all the time. But they're not usually like heavier on the booze. They just do both, right? But like a full-blown alcoholic that's going to drink from like sun up to sundown all day, every day, wasting their money on it, you almost never see them like, oh, let's also smoke a blunt. Like, they're more interested in like just keeping that buzz going, that, you know what I mean? So to see Ben being like, I want to suck another dick, I want to get another drink, you know, he's joking, but I go, you might be like kind of awakening a demon right here. And you know what they say, 1 leads to 2, then you get used to 2, you need 4, you get used to 4, you need crack, you do crack, you know what I mean? The gateway drug for a reason.
Well, just pay attention. He'll be drinking those seltzers on the show, on his live stream.
Dude, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to start seeing the THC seltzers on the live stream, and then we know that we've opened the door to troubled waters, right? Look, they're saying in the chat, imagine pretending to be high. It's funny because I get why they're saying it like that, because it's literally a 5 milligram drink that he drank. 5 milligrams is basically like a peck.
Nothing.
It's like if somebody kissed you on the cheek of weed. That's how I picture it. A kiss on the cheek equivalent, of getting high. And he's over here losing his mind. I'd suck a dick.
It's enough already.
Yeah, let's cut it out.
You played it.
What can I say? I love being high. I love keeping it weird. And you know what? Like my high's coming down now, and I'm jumping at the bit for another one. I'd suck a guy's cock for another one of those. I'd suck anybody's cock for a
Willie Nelson.
For a Willie Nelson 5 milligrams.
Why don't we go to the
THC
mothership?
Drink. Let's go to.
Let's go to the mothership,
We're
baby.
keeping it weird.
We're keeping it weird. We're going to establishments that were built 17 months ago.
I like how that's the joke for him. We're going to establishments 17 months ago. He could really, the joke should have been, we're going to establishments that we make fun of all the time on our show, and we make everyone think that we hate, but in reality, we really want to be there with everyone else because we wish we were them. Like a song like that is more what I picture coming out of this situation. Keeping it weird. You got Jace's fucking giant, bare, pale-ass white legs over here. Jace's frog legs over here on the goddamn couch. That's weird. You want to keep it weird, you need to do a close-up on Jace's goddamn legs. That's weird. Woo! What were you going to say?
I don't think they're whiter than Ben's.
Yeah, Ben does have milkiness. He's got the milky white, on him. I think the reason why you're seeing a little color on Jace's legs is because he's got a fucking lamp hitting him at about 5,300 Kelvin right now. You know what I mean? He's got like the daytime light lamp on him. So he's pretty nice.
Let's keep it weird, motherfucker.
We're keeping it weird.
Oh, yeah. gotta keep Austin weird, baby. Ow! Keep it weird, motherfucker.
Just kick the Roku off. Is it still good?
And then Jace calls it a Roku. Jace calls this right here the Roku device. This, you guys kick the Roku off. You know what a Roku is, don't you, Ashley?
Yeah.
It's a fucking TV box. You change the TV with it, right?
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a Roku that you plug XLR mics into and record podcasts on. Good old Jace. Freudian slip. We'll let it slide. You know, moving on to the next really gay time code. This one is a doozy. Devin stroking Ben's shit, bro. Devin over there stroking on Ben's shit, bro. This shit is nutty as hell. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So what's this next time code? 49 minutes and 8 seconds. 49 minutes and 8 seconds. Not too far from where we're at right now. So, and this next one, to give you guys some context, say 49.8, right? I said. To give you guys some context in this next time code, they're reading an ad, right? And remember how Ben was saying that his high is coming down? He's like, I'm not getting higher. I'm starting to come down. You know, you figure he'd be getting more normal throughout all of this, right? By this time, a couple minutes later, you think it would kick down a little bit more. Nope. Ben's acting just as high as he was a couple minutes ago. Fucking even more high than now. But to make things even worse, Devin's over here stroking his goddamn shit as if Devin wants to get in them goddamn guts.
You thought what I was doing was not sincere. You are a fucking idiot.
Again, that's lucy.co/.
I fucking, by the way, hey, but real quick.
Sure. I do have to read four
Look
more
me in the
lines,
eye.
but-
Look
yeah.
me in the eye, Ben. I fucking hate you.
But Devin, you know what you don't hate?
Keeping it weird. Oh my
I
God.
hate your guts.
Laughing.
I hate you normally.
Real quick. Look at me. I fucking hate
No, Ben, I know you're high for the first time in 15 years. Look into my
Ben is
eye.
under the influence. It's amazing.
What is that noise?
I love you so much.
That's fucking Ben Googling like a goddamn baby right now.
Oh.
That's the gayest shit I've ever fucking seen, dude. This is the kind of shit that I'm talking about. I apologize about the first time code where I was like, oh, you know, and I kind of fucked that up. But these are really where you see them kind of ruining getting high for other people who like to get high. Stoned people do not act like this. They don't goo goo gaga like fucking babies in the middle of goddamn ad reads or telling jokes or whatever. I've never gotten high and been like, it's never happened. It's never happened. And if it did, shoot me. I'd give you permission to actually kill me. You know, that's the gayest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Look at me. I fucking
No, Ben, I know you're high for the first time in 15 years. Look into my
Ben is
eye.
under the influence. It's amazing. I love you so much. You're a beautiful guy.
Look at Devin.
You got beautiful hair.
Huh?
He doesn't.
I know people.
Devin stroking on Ben shit like that, bro. I ain't never seen no shit like that, bro. You can't be doing that. Hold up. I got to get out of the Zoom view real fast. Dude, Devin cannot be stroking on his goddamn shit like that. I do not like that. I do not like that at all. It reminded me of this. I was trying to pull this up because remember I was telling you I was trying to put a soundbite in the soundboard and I couldn't figure it out. It was this.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak.
I'm over here stroking my shit. I got lotion on my shit. I'm over here stroking my shit. That's what it made me think of because Devin's over here stroking Ben's shit like that. Dude, I do not like that.
What?
I do not like that. I do not like this. And hey, listen, over here, I love a gay. We love a gay. You know, I don't hate gays. I got gay family. You know, that's like I got a black cousin. You know what I mean? Everyone says that. But it's like, if you're going to be gay, just be gay. And even if, look, I could be a gay man, I would tell you this is too gay. You can't act that gay. Tim Dillon don't act like that. Tim's as gay as a pink t-shirt. I don't ever see Tim goo-goo gaga-ing on nothing. You know, this is disturbing, they're saying in the chat. This is disturbing.
Years. Look into my eye.
Under the influence. It's amazing.
Look at the stroking.
I
The
love
stroking.
you so much. You're a beautiful guy.
Yeah.
You got beautiful hair. I know people say it's thinning, but I don't see it.
What? I get psoriasis up here. I'm worried about it.
I think it's happening to me too. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
Yo, if Ashley stroked my head like this, I'd fight her. And she's my girlfriend. Emphasis on girl, right? This is nuts. I don't like this. We can't have this. Devin over here stroking on his shit. He got lotion on his shit. He's stroking on his shit.
I would be annoyed.
I would too. I don't like you grow up, you're a teenager, whatever. I would go to like maybe like a family get together and my mom would be like, "Isn't he growing up or something?" I'd be like, "Bitch, don't fucking rub my goddamn head like that." And that's my mom. You know, I can't. My friend, I'm kicking you in the nuts or something. Like, get away from me. And all of you are wearing short shorts like this. Everyone got thigh exposure. You know what I mean? Rubbing each other's shit.
Ben's like laying on the couch like a weird child.
Like he's ready to give himself up for the cause.
Oh.
He goes, "Have your way with me, boys. I can take it." Ben goes, "Fuck me, I can take it."
What's going
Are we
on here,
aging
man?
or something?
I think so.
What the fuck is happening with us? Oh my God. No, you're actually not. It's all stress.
Yeah, it comes back and then it goes away again where I get like a spot. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn.
No, you're not. You don't really have spots. You're good.
You're good. You're very solid.
Go on, Jason.
And once again, that's lucy.co/lemon.
Lucy, that's.
We're still doing the commercial?
That's the commercial, bro. That was the commercial. They're supposed to be reading an ad read for a whole ass company. And Devin's ready to fucking put lotion on his shit, start stroking his shit. He got lotion on his dick. He over here stroking on his shit. Dude, that soundbite is the best. I can't wait to get that on the soundboard. One more time, I gotta hear that. That's so fucking funny.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man. Like, for real.
I'm a freak, man. Like, for real. There's a freak bowl. There's a little freak bowl. Dude, Devin Costa, the gayest of gay. Now, we do have one more very gay time code, right? Oh, it was crazy. Later on in that episode, Devin starts getting pissed off talking about Ben's big dick. You remember that part?
Yes.
He was like, "Yo, you were wearing like pajama pants and you kept like putting your balls in my face or something like that." And he's like, and I just didn't like it because your dick was like really huge or something. It was like weird for him to bring that up. You think that's worth bringing up? Because I do have another set of time codes for Lemon Party that are pretty funny. Should we go through with that one? Not really worth it, right? It's like Ben's got a big dick, okay. Which I don't believe. I'm not going to lie. I do not believe that. I picture Ben having a little, you know what I mean? Like that. I don't know. That might be me, though. We are going to move on, though, to another time code. Speaking of sucking dicks and stroking on dicks and having, lotion on your dicks and all that good stuff.
There was a lot of dick talking in this episode.
A lot of dick talking, and we're not done with that. We're not done with that. We're going to keep that dick talk going just a little bit. We're going to check out the boys on Stuff Island. This one's going to send you for a little bit of a doozy. I'm telling you. Damn, dude. Scroats McGoat said he doesn't have Instagram, so he can't send us that clip, which I'm very disappointed in. I wanted to check that out. So obviously we're not going to get like all into it, but GoofCon, if you guys are familiar with GoofCon, this is...
Hang on.
Yeah.
You got ash on your cheek.
Where? No! Is it gone?
You got it.
So if you guys are familiar with this GoofCon, this is Joey LaFour's prank call show. They do a live stream. They prank call people. Very funny prank calls, good stuff. But someone in our Discord had brought up that there was a chunk of yesterday's GoofCon episode that was essentially a little bit of a hot mic situation, right? And how they cut that part out of the episode. But this guy that told me about it had screen recorded it. So I've been trying to coordinate with this fucking guy all day to try to get it. But you can even see here, YouTube is recommending me to watch GoofCon. It even says right here, look, copy of GoofCon 1, Cat Dog featuring Bad Therapist. Now it says copy because they took down the live stream and re-uploaded it, right?
Right.
Because they had to cut out that hot mic part. Here's the thing. We are going to cover that hot mic part. I just want to let Joey LaFleur know this in case he ever does watch this show. If you don't want to draw attention to your shit like this, because a guy like me sees copy on the fucking title of your episode, I go, now I'm interested. I want to know what got cut out. I want to know why, right? So naturally, I'm going to coordinate with Scroats McGoats, and I'm going to get that goddamn footage, whether if I got to make a fucking different Twitter account or whatever the fuck it is, I want to get that shit. Beside the point. Joey, if you're listening, you can cut out sections of your video. You can trim it. You can cut out a section in the middle and everything. All within the YouTube app, and you don't have to take down the live stream, and you don't have to re-upload. So, in case anyone's wondering about that, you can edit a live stream on YouTube. So don't let anyone fool you and say like, well, these are live. We can't cut anything out. You can cut stuff out. You can. You ever notice when you go to rewatch one of these live streams back, the music break that's in the middle of the show, all the music gets cut out. As soon as we go to break screen, it goes back to the break screen. We cut all the music out in between. So, it's like people can edit these things. So just wanted to say that for Mr. LaFleur in case he ever has another hot mic situation and he doesn't want to draw attention to that, Look, they're saying in the chat, I was there. It wasn't anything juicy. Just funny that they didn't know it was still on. Yeah, which is, Joey's like my cousin. I ain't going to do nothing to, put my cousin down and out. I just want to see it. I want to hear it. I want to feel it. You know what I mean? So let's move on. Moving away from GoofCon back onto the Lemon Party Boys. Talking about sucking some dick.
Plus up to 65.
This is the Lemon Party Boys on a show called Stuff Island. Now, Ashley's not familiar with Stuff Island.
I'm already looking concerned at this wife beater situation.
Yes, this is Tommy Pope. Let's give it up for Tommy Pope. My favorite Italian alcoholic. Now, this guy makes Tristan fucking Bowling look like fucking, I don't know, who's the most innocent person you could think of. That's who he makes Tristan look like. Tommy Pope is a very big alcoholic. Even Shane Gillis fucking critiques Tommy Pope's alcoholism. And Shane Gillis is sponsored by Bud Light. Shane Gillis is Alcoholic 101, right? Stuff Island, these are Shane's boys. For you don't know, in case anyone listening doesn't know, Tommy Pope and Chris O'Connor, they came up with Shane in comedy in like the Philly area. So that's where they're from. But once Shane moved to Austin, it wasn't very long before his lackey started following suit. So this is a group of the Philly boys, but they're now living in Austin. They have this podcast called Stuff Island, and this is the Lemon Party Boys on Stuff Island. Now, they go Italian alcoholic. God damn.
Now that's what I like to hear, son. That's fucking weird. There he is. Look who showed up to the ball game, huh?
Somebody finally woke up.
There he is.
People say like in college, like they kiss a guy and they're like, oh, I tried it or whatever.
No.
Or they might give a guy a hand job and they're like, I never did anything after that.
No.
Don't you love that? When you that's the most embarrassing shit to me when you go, you guys know how like this happens and this, and somebody goes, nah, it's never happened to me. Because you're being vulnerable by saying it. You're like, you know how like everyone like shits in their hand and throws it against the wall before they wipe their ass? It's like something crazy. And then everyone in the room goes, no, none of us do that. And then you just have to sit there and go, fuck. Ben's kind of pulling one of those right now. I like that. They go, No, Tommy's like, I don't know, man. I've done a lot of gay shit in my life. He goes, I never just hand jobbed my boy like that out of nowhere. And Ben goes, you ever just like spontaneously hand job your friend and then you just never do anything or talk about it ever again? Or, you know, you never talk to that guy again. You move out of state, you know, and you avoid him for the rest of your life. You guys ever do that? Tommy's like, no, dude, I'm straight as hell. He goes, well, you know, like in college, guys experiment and you let a guy fuck you in the ass and then he comes all in your mouth and you swallow it up and everything like that. And but it's like you're just testing it out and then you never talk about it again. You go to the police, you kind of report it, but after that, you don't say anything to anyone else in your family or any of your friends or nothing like that. You guys ever anything like that ever happen to you? Tommy's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Fucking weird. There he is. Look who showed up in the ball game, huh?
Somebody finally woke up.
I can't decide if it's the lighting or are his pants wet.
You can't decide if it's the lighting or if his pants are wet. That's a good call right there. If that's wet pants, I know likey. I think it might be a crease.
Well, I've just been trying to watch it.
Yeah. No, good eye. Good eye. Looks like a pussy. Looks like you could fuck the shit out of that goddamn thing. Ben wearing them pussy shorts. I like that.
Somebody finally woke up.
There he is.
You know, people say like in college, like they kiss a guy and they're like, oh, I tried it or whatever.
No.
Or like they might give a guy a hand job and they're like, I never did anything after that.
No.
People do that though. Not me. But I sucked my own dick for like 5 seconds once. And then I was like, I feel like I experimented being gay with.
You did what?
What the fuck?
Hold on. I almost missed it because we have a new listener in the chat that's like, oh, hey, I didn't know you do 3 or 4 hour streams. I like Lemon Party, but shitting on them's fun too. You should look up Ben choked when he got confronted by Jeff Dye on After Tonight. If only this new listener knew, you know, me and Ben, we're like this, you know, me and After Yesterday, we're like this. But no, I almost missed it. You caught that, right? He goes, yeah, you know, he starts talking all that gay shit. You guys ever do this? You guys ever do that? You ever let a guy stick his dick in your ear? You know? Right after that, he goes, yeah, I sucked my own dick for like 5 minutes. It was no big deal. Wait, what? What do you mean? Hold up. Like, look at Tommy's like about to put his drink down. He goes, hold on here, buddy.
Never did anything after that.
No.
People do that though. Not me. But I sucked my own dick for like 5 seconds once. And then I
sucked my own dick for like 5 seconds once. Tommy's face right here. Tommy goes, I hope this sip of water never ends. He goes, I hope this sip of water never ends and I never have to deal with what was just told to me. He goes, I sucked my own dick for like 5 seconds once. Like, it was like totally not even that big of a deal. You know, it's like crazy. What? Like, hey, look, we've all tried as men. Very few of us have succeeded. And if you have, you ain't the same. I could imagine you ain't the same after that. I've tried. I've been like, you know, with the legs. Like, I've tried it. I never got even close. My shit's too small. I got Devin Costa cock. You know what I mean? So I've tried, but I'm not gay because I never got it in my mouth. Ben's gay. Ben's gay, dude. Ben sucked a dick. Doesn't matter if it's yours. You sucked a dick. You know, like for 5 seconds, you sucked that thing. You were gay. For those 5 seconds. For those 5 seconds, you were gay. Shit. You're gay. I mean, I'm sorry. Very funny that, like, we go from Devin stroking on his shit, you know, real putting lotion on his shit. Devin a freak, bro. Devin horny as fuck, bro. Devin stroking on that shit. And now he goes, I sucked a dick once. Ain't no dick sucking happening in that goddamn La Quinta Inn or whatever the fuck you guys are staying. You kidding me right now? These guys are fucking actual lemon party. You know what an actual lemon party is?
No.
You really don't. Oh, this is great. See, this is what makes the show, guys.
Hey, Ashley.
A lemon party. This was like old lore. Like when I was like in middle school, right? There used to be this website called lemonparty.com. And when you would go to it, it would be a group of very old men. I'm talking like 80, fucking 90 years old, right? All sucking and jerking each other off. That was the whole website. It was just like one picture of those guys doing that thing. And it was called lemonparty.com. And this is where they're getting...
Oh.
And this is where they're getting the name from, is from that old lore, that old internet lore, you know? And I suspect that it was maybe called lemonparty.com because it left a sour look on your face, right? Like you type that in and that picture loads on your screen. You go, oh, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? You get lemon. You get lemon.
Yeah.
That's lemon, right? So that's how I always pictured it being. I've seen the site. Don't get me wrong. I've dived into the lore. But now these guys are like actually lemon partying. Ain't no way Devin did not suck at least a little bit of cock that night over at Dutton Ranch. You know, you have a fucking crazy night at Dutton Ranch. You just kind of, you just put that one away. You know, you don't talk about that. You don't have to talk about it. Whatever.
Jace is just there in the
Jace
room.
is just there in the background. He's in the corner, stroking on his shit, putting lotion on his shit. You know what I mean? He's jacking his dick. It ain't that big of a deal. You just have to be comfortable with admitting the shit, you know? Just like Lev and them were making fun of Tristan, just admit you're a bandwagon fan, right? If those three would just admit that they're fucking circle jerking each other, we wouldn't even be having this segment. I go, yeah, they're gay, who cares? You know? It's Ben pretending. He goes, I got a wife, but she's getting fucked by Scottie Pippen over, you know, she's hanging out with her friend and they're having threesomes with Scottie Pippen. What am I supposed to do? You know? So he sucks his own dick.
Somebody finally woke up.
There he is.
You know, people say like in college, like they kiss a guy and they're like, oh, I tried it or whatever.
No. I'm very glad those
Or,
pillows
like, they
are in
might give a
between
guy a
them
hand.
right now.
Did anything after that.
Damn right.
No.
People do that though, not me. But I sucked my own dick for like 5 seconds once, and then I was like, I feel like I experimented being gay with myself. Where I wasn't into it. I stopped. I was like, I'm not gay, and it also doesn't count because it's my own penis.
Yeah. I slept with a transsexual by accident.
Just when you thought it couldn't get any gay, Tommy Pope has to go in there. He goes, you sucked your own dick, pal? You think that's weird? He goes, Tommy has to do the old Italian one-up. He goes, you sucked your own dick, pal? You think that's weird? I got something that's really weird. I accidentally fucked a tranny once. Now that's fucking weird. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy, dude, to be one-upping with this shit. And they go to tell this tranny story. It's the funniest fucking thing. Tommy is legitimately trying to tell this story, and the guys keep interrupting the fuck out of him. And he's like legitimately getting mad at them because he can't get out this story about him having sex with a transsexual man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was the craziest thing to me. And listen, he gets very upset. And you have to listen how Devin gets like very, he goes, I'm sorry, we didn't mean to interrupt you.
Because Devin's the worst one.
Because Devin is the worst one. Devin will interrupt you quick.
Right. Okay.
Let's lay the foundation. I was out of my fucking skull, horny as hell.
Got you.
Trying to get knocked around by this hot fucking Guido.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I start throwing quarters in the machine, and you can hear them rattle down the drywall and hit the floor, the baseboards.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Good Jewish guys.
None of this. Out his mouth open.
An actual mouse grabbing all the nickels and dimes and running out.
Sorry.
With the curls.
Pretty lowbrow. Just see it as his mouth open.
You see
Juice
this?
Pac-Man.
Yeah. So anyway, there's no.
Yeah, sorry, that's the landlord. Continue.
You know, if you guys were telling a story like this, I'd listen. We are.
No, sorry.
You see Devin? We are. I'm sorry. He got like real fucking fast. He starts like clamming up. He goes, no, we're listening. I'm so sorry. Devin, you can tell, like, really wants people to like him. He acts like he doesn't. But you can tell he, like, really wants people to like him. I don't like that. I just think it's funny. Tommy's like, you know, if you guys were telling a story about how, like, a horrible, disgusting transsexual man sucked on your dick and fucked you in the ass, I would let you guys tell the story. Why don't you let me tell my story about how I sucked the guy's dick and fucked and got in the ass and all that. You know? It's like very weird. It's like, why are you being a pussy about it? If that was me in that situation, I would take all the interruptions. I go, this is a perfect excuse for me to stop telling the story and just blend this into another conversation to where I don't have to finish. Right? I go, let's use this as an opportunity to segue. You know? Fuck all that. Telling the goddamn tranny story. Then he gets interrupted again. And he fucking like really starts getting pissed about it.
Is this the same story?
Same story.
Oh.
Listen to this.
One of the most
Huh?
We haven't moved on yet?
No. Listen to this.
Simple things I've ever heard.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard. So anyway, I'm knocking this broad around, and it hits inside of my thigh.
Oh.
And I went, whoa, fuck was that?
Have fun at the park. Someone in the chat was like, my phone's going to die and I want to still watch, but I'm at the park. Have fun at the park. Let your phone die. We'll be here waiting for you, soldier, when you get back.
And I like kind of pushed her off.
Your purse is
You a cop? Is that a gun?
You wearing a wire?
Sorry
So what happened?
to hate you. I know we're interrupting.
What happened? Well, there's 3 minutes in between every fucking line.
You pulled out your jar of acid. And
There's 3 minutes in between every fucking line. Look at Jace catches it. You could see Tommy's off camera. You can't see Tommy. But Jace catches it and he goes, oh, we're sorry, we're cutting it. Watch Jace's whole shit just change. Watch.
Wearing a wire?
Look at Jace.
Sorry
happened?
to hate you. I know we're interrupting.
Tommy, what happened? Well, there's 3 minutes in between every fucking line.
You pulled out your jar of acid and you threw it on her.
I pushed her off. It got like, I was like very shaky and violent at first.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the?
Yeah, well, of course.
That's
what
rape,
the fuck is going on?
You know, it's funny. They're telling this story right here and they're interrupting like crazy. And someone in the chat is bringing up Ben's fucking episode of Story Wars. You remember, that was like a big announcement. Fucking Lewis was like on Real Ass Podcast. He goes, we're going to have you on Story Wars. We're going to have Ben on. Ben goes on his streams. I recorded Story Wars with them. Still waiting for it to come out. We're going past the second month since that announcement. Still no Story Wars. No Ben Avery on Story Wars.
Yeah, I like Story Wars.
What happened that day? I've been tweeting about it too. I'm like, what happened that day that Lewis just like refuses to fucking put this episode out of Story Wars? I don't know. Like, I figure someone like Ben would be excited, you know? I'd be up Lewis's ass. I go, what the fuck is the big deal?
He probably knows.
Probably does know. I want to know. And someone bringing it up in the chat is making me realize that I don't know, and I want to know. I'm fucking pissed. All right. Let's listen to this. Oh, listen. Ben does. We'll end this segment on this. Ben actually does say something very funny to Tommy here. Watch.
He raped you.
Yeah.
And
he took advantage of me.
Did you eventually be
my
like,
fucking
I'm
guard down.
sorry, but I'm not into that?
Yes.
And then just left.
And then, no.
No. Went home with her.
3 years.
3 years go by.
No, I finished and left.
Yeah. But she has to know that like can potentially just like, it is kind of a trickery. If I'll be honest.
Again, she's fucking first generation of these people.
Oh, it was in the first time code, actually. I forgot that part. In the first time code, when he gets pissed off about the interruptions, Ben goes, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. We cut you off. You sucked some guy's dick. I forgot. Continue. And then they all start laughing. And like earlier in the episode, Tommy was telling a story about how his dad used to beat him all the time with the belt. And he's like, I'm sorry we interrupted you. I forgot. Your dad beat the shit out of you so much when you were a kid that you ended up fucking a guy. Please continue the story. And he's like, I thought that was actually funny. But it's not really enough to, you know, keep the whole situation going. But that is going to do it for us over here at Lost Ox Media. What, you got anything else? I feel like, are we missing something? We are. No, that's not going to do it for us. Ben and the Lemon Party Boys weren't the only thing that was gay this week. I forgot about dude, all right, this is what we're going to end it on. Just a real kick quiz. A real kick quiz. Holy shit. I meant to say a real quick kiss. A real kick quiz. Holy shit. I really mixed that up. How did I even do that? I can't even.
Brain glitch.
A kick quiz. That's I couldn't do that again if I tried. we're gonna end the show on a real quick kiss over here. All right, now this next little bit that we're gonna get into is just gonna be real fast, but I had to bring this to your guys' attention because I never thought that I would see some shit like this in my fucking years. You guys are familiar with the Bad Friends. You guys know Bad Friends. This is Bobby Lee, Andrew Santino. You guys know these guys, right? Now, we usually don't cover Bad Friends. Like, I don't watch that show a whole lot. I used to. But then I kind of got bored of it. Bobby Lee is kind of annoying to me. Andrew Santino is even more annoying to me. And then I went and saw Andrew Santino do stand-up live, and that really killed it for me. I go, this guy just sucks ass all across the board. No need to get into this, right? But they're fucking trying new shit because they're starting to fall out of relevancy. Bad Friends is still a big podcast, but it's nowhere near as big as it used to be, right? And now they got this new gimmick. They're trying to do this thing called the Bad Game Show, right? Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee are trying to do a fucking game show, like a miniature game show. This is like a 38-minute episode. Here's the problem with it. There are no prizes to be won. There are no actual games to be played. What, you saw a prize?
I saw a prize.
What was the prize?
It was a plastic lion toy.
It was a plastic lion toy. Story Wars has better fucking prizes than that, okay? And Story Wars gives out books that nobody wants to read. Those are better prizes. No, they're not playing hardly any games. There are no prizes to be had. And the guests are celebrity comedians. The first two guests in the first episode were Bert Kreischer and Eric Andre. Now, I'll let you guys go and watch the show. We're not going to dive into a bunch of different time codes. The show was annoying as shit. First of all, Bobby Lee is annoying as fuck. They crank it up. They crank up the annoyance meter to like fucking 12 just for this show. So it's like even more annoying than what you're used to. And then on top of that, you don't get the same emotion that you would out of a game show with there being risks of somebody actually winning something or actually losing something. That's like 80% of the game show is your emotional like attachment to like, is this person going to win or are they going to lose? They're going to win $1 million. They're going to lose $1 million. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That feeds you. That's like fuels you to watch the show, right? You get none of that with these guys. I'll tell you what you do get. I'll tell you what you do get. You get a bunch of fucking grown-ass fucking comedian men all kissing the hell out of each other like it's fucking 1969. Check this shit. Everyone. I'm talking everyone. Andrew Santino, Bobby Lee, Eric fucking Andre, and Bert Kreischer. They all start kissing each other. You thought that the Lemon Party was just Ben, Jason, Devin. No. It's 2026, baby. It's 2026. This is the year of the Lemon Party right here. Check this shit out.
Cuz! Wow. You get a prize, close your eyes, and you're going to pick something out of a box.
Look at Bert.
I don't feel safe.
Okay.
You make me feel unsafe.
You make me feel unsafe.
Really?
Yeah.
I live to make you feel safe.
No. You attack me from behind.
Okay, first of all, before we get into it, I need everyone to pay attention to Andrew Santino's almost non-existent mustache, right? That is crazy. How are you so redheaded that, like, the second that you don't have full beard, we almost can't even tell you have anything on your face at all? If it's not thick enough to where we can see, like, the light hit it, you know, you wouldn't even know Andrew had a beard. It would all just blend into his reddish white body. You know,
and he's wearing a shirt that's the same color as his skin.
He's wearing a shirt that's the same color as his skin. He might as well be green screened right now. You know, it's like looks like he's not even there. Fucking crazy ass mustache. And now if you're a Bad Friends listener, now you have to look at that because he saved it for this. Now you have to see him and his ugly ass mustache on Bad Friends too. Get a double whammy.
Behind.
Once, and you won't let it go.
I didn't see you in 20 years before
And you won't let it go.
You won't let go of the Matt TV thing.
That makes sense.
Okay, so close your eyes.
That's a grudge.
Look, in the chat, they're saying this sounds like an AI video that needs to be made. All of these comedians kissing each other, you don't need AI. You need zero AI. These are all good. All these comedians are going to kiss each other within the next minute.
Close your eyes.
And do what?
You know what? I swear to God, dude, you have to do it.
Okay, Eric Eric Andre getting Bobby mad as hell.
There's attention and stuff. We're supposed to have fun.
Well, how do you diffuse it?
I try to hug him and kiss him and stuff. It didn't work. Look.
Look at Bert's face right after getting a kiss from Bobby. Bert looks like he's in utter bliss right now. He goes, I just ate the best Chinese food I could possibly eat right now. Bert Kreischer, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Let's get out of the Zoom. Calm it down. Bert Kreischer and Bobby Lee kissing like this. Watch this.
There's attention and stuff. We're supposed to have fun.
Well, how do you diffuse it?
I try to hug him.
Wait until you see how Bert leans in preemptively. Before Bobby even gets halfway to the kiss, Bert's already like,
oh yeah.
He goes, oh, I got to get some of this.
I mean, kiss him and stuff. It didn't work. Look. That's fine.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why is everyone kissing each other right now? This isn't even funny. I go, why is this happening? When I was watching this, I was like, I was like screaming at my couch like an old man, like an old boomer. He goes, I go, gays don't deserve to exist. I start screaming. Why is everyone kissing each other? And then you have him looking like this on top of it. Guy, brother, please.
Have fun.
Well, how do you diffuse it?
I try to hug him and kiss him and stuff. It didn't work. Look. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's racist.
I think so.
Against which? The fake race that you are or the real race?
Well, there's only one way to find out. Kiss him.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'll triple kiss the both of you. I don't care.
I'll triple kiss the both of you. Eric Andre, gay for the stay. That's LA, baby. All you need is a hole. It don't matter. Guy, girl. Could be chimpanzee.
See, he does love you.
Oh, he does love me. Well, then give me a kiss.
Give him a prize. And give him a kiss and a prize. Give him a prize.
Why? What is happening? The bad game show. It's the gayest game show on earth. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. I really loved how the guys put that in the chat. They go, it's like an AI video that needs to get made. Because I just bumped the TV.
I see.
Dude, imagine I did that, the whole LCD screen went out. I'd be fucked. I'd go, guys, there goes my $200,000 screen. No, I'm joking. But it's very funny how in the chat they go, it sounds like an AI video. Because that's like the first thing people did with like the AI. They go, oh, is that a picture of like Bam Margera and Johnny Knoxville hanging out together? They go, let's make them kiss. You know, and they're all kissing each other. It's so funny to see it like, you don't even need the AI. These niggas is out here just kissing each other nowadays. You know, it's 2026. What was it? The year of the what? The year of the lemon party. Yeah. It's 2026. It's the year of the lemon party. So let's give it up, you know, for Bobby Lee and the boys. That's going to do it for us over here at Lost Ox Media. I got to get out of this screen real fast and close that off. What are we going to listen to on our way out, Ashley? What are you thinking? You don't even know what's on here.
That's it. I don't know.
You have no idea, do you? I know what I want to listen to. It's going to be this one. All right, so that's going to be it for us over here at Lost Ox Media. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you think about the show. Join the Discord. I like having fun with everyone in the Discord. We get little tips on what we're going to be talking about this week. I like taking listener submissions, music submissions. These are all things that you can do in the Discord if you want to be, you know, more involved in the community. You want to. It's the closest thing you're going to get to like having my phone number, essentially, right? You want to talk to me at some point. Not that I'm anyone special, but if you did, if you like the show, you go, hey, I want to talk to the host. You can do it in the Discord. Links are all over the fucking place, and I fixed them. And also be sure to support us by going and buying merch over at lostox.media. You can also be a member. That gives you like completely uncut episodes, music from the waiting room. If we get a segment taken down, like covering Kill Tony's comedy special, that kind of stuff, with all those episodes are on the website. Completely uncut. You get discounts on merch. You could buy the OG merch, our first set of merch that we do not sell to the public anymore. You know, certain things like that. $2.50 a month. That's it. Because we're not trying to do any sort of, we're too small to be paywall and stuff. That's more or less like if you want to support a show that you enjoy. It costs you $2.50 a month to do it, right? If you were so inclined to. Aside from that, I had an awesome time hanging out with everyone in the chat like I always do. Everyone makes me fucking laugh like a motherfucker in here. And we got a couple of new guys in here too. So let's give it up for all of you. You guys make the show. You guys make it a lot better. A lot more than you think you do. So we're about to put on a little bit of music and then call it a day over here on Lost Ox Media. Until next time, I bid you all adieu and I bid you farewell. See ya.